the official.
Tommy,
What's going on?
Control the boys.
This is the same man who allowed a triple duelist cup, okay?
He's lost control. He's lost control.
I mean, okay, I don't know what's happening today as we go into playoffs. Maybe they just needed a bit of fun after play-ins there. Triple duelist cup gone.
Testing
Flicker,
audio.
gone. Happening today as we go into playoffs. Maybe they just needed a bit of fun after play-ins there. Triple duelist cup gone.
Testing
Flicker,
audio.
gone.
Okay.
Happening
Nice.
today as we go into playoffs. Maybe they just
Play-ins,
needed a little
3
bit of
perfect
fun
wins to
after
qualify
play-ins there.
through that upper bracket, and it
testing
feels
audio.
like they're finding their footing a little bit here. KRX, end of the year, always very strong.
Yeah, look at the qualify for their 6 champs in a row. That would make Termy smile, and you don't see that too often. So I want to see how they start off their campaign here. As mentioned before, they're direct competitors with GE at the bottom of the point standings. They would love themselves a win. So honestly, to look across their journey so far, it's been a bit of a journey of development for KRX. I really do think they used the group stage as a bit of an experimentation with some certain comps, with some rosters and some musical chairs, but they've landed on a winning formula as they made their way into the play-ins, and they won 3 games back-to-back, so you can't really argue with that.
100% agree. I think there's no team that has used the format better than KRX. They truly tested the limits there in the group stage, much to everyone's dismay, and then they figured it out in the play-ins. This has been the only time in the whole ecosystem where you've had more chances, you've had more time to figure things out, and I think it's starting to click now, which becomes incredibly scary because we know how great this team can be.
Yep. Okay, let's just sit and absorb this head-to-head.
I think we switched this one off, I can't lie.
Gross.
Okay, but everything is different now.
Yeah, look, stage 1 is when they started the core and different coaching stuff.
Yep.
Before that, though, I don't know who was coaching.
Look,
Global
2023,
Esports?
we should have beat them. We should have beat them in 2023, and we didn't. This record is absolutely
You
absurd.
started with this record. That's
Yeah,
insane,
this is
Oregon.
GE fans. This one's my bad. I'll take this one. But there's no, you can't dodge this. KRX have had GE's number consistently. Every single time here, GE never managed to win a map. So a win today would be historic for this organization and the core.
Is it a coach problem?
Look,
No,
before
I got set up.
25 for sure. After 25, I don't know if you can put it on the coaching stuff. I think I have to say
I'm
though.
not talking about the recent coaches, by the way. I'm talking about Morgan here at
Yeah,
the
they're
desk. To
just
clarify
hating
to
on
the
me.
audience. To clarify to the
toxic,
audience.
Victoria. So toxic. I don't think GE has ever had a better chance, honestly, to beat KRX. I think they're in prime form. They've had a little bit of a relaxation period. KRX has had to show a lot of what they're doing to kind of come back into form across the play-ins. So GE should be fully
What's
prepped
the
and ready.
map pool going to be?
That's the big thing. We want to see them have used that prep well. Ideally, I want to see them fix the gaps that they had in their map pool a little bit. Otherwise, I do think this veto could be a bit tough.
Now, we're seeing the stat here that KRX had 100% win rate on Abyss, but Global Esports also not a bad run on Abyss as well. So what do you guys make of this?
I think, you know, you were talking about how dragonflies eat mosquitoes and things like that. I think Global
Lotus
Esports
Ascent
to be
Abyss.
kind of the
All right,
dragonflies in
makes
this
sense.
equation. Because I'm thinking about KRX running around with
Kushagra,
that Yoru
how are you?
Waylay. They were fantastic on Abyss.
Okay.
And it is going to be the 3rd map decider.
Okay.
So they played Veto Chicken
GE
with it a
picking
little bit.
Ascent is
Lotus,
interesting.
The choice
It's
of
been
KRX,
a
we
pretty
saw them
good
running
KRX
some double
map in the
Senti stuff and
past.
being a little bit flexible with their comp there. So I want to see
But
how they keep
I think
guessing. And then Ascent will be an interesting one as well.
maybe not
for
so much
GE as a pick.
recently.
Yeah, I really like this pick for KRX. This is a map that Global Esports have struggled with. We saw it
Match is
over
a
in
nightmare.
London.
I
They
mean,
just can't
KRX
find
has
the
dominated
consistency. We see them
GE
chopping and
basically
changing
forever.
comps. Nothing is landing for GE on this map, so we truly have no idea on which way they're going to go with this, because this is not a map that they like to play.
Yep. I'm kind of curious which way this is going to go.
Yeah, I mean,
think we're maybe not
GE's just
surprised
been
by
bad
the
at
results
Lotus
from the
forever.
first matchup today, but I think this one might be a little bit closer in terms of which way this could go. I don't think Global Esports is the kind of team that needs that same momentum that KRX needs, for example. I think they probably spend a lot of time, a lot of precious time prepping for all of this because they have a new coaching staff as well, so they probably needed to adjust to all this.
I really agree. I think the players on GE also like a bit more prep time. I think they like
I
structure.
think
They've been known to embrace that. I think the addition of Amix and Fields,
the
I
map
worked
pool
with
in
Fields
mind-
myself, and I know his prep is very good. So I have faith that that prep can get them across the line today.
Yeah.
I think-
what have you predicted? Pilsky, you've predicted for KRX.
Yeah, I mean, I believe in their play-ins run. I
think if it goes to map 3, then KRX probably
wins. They're not
wins.
having a identity crisis in terms of the comps. Termi has sold his motorbike. They've got Marco back at the helm.
I still think GE is going to win this
veteran
game.
IGL, one of the longest-standing members of Pacific, for a run all the way to champs in the playoffs. And I'm a believer, honestly. I think KRX is going to make it.
Even with them playing those games right now, just now, as warm-up.
Hello, Kitty, warm-up.
I love it. All right, we've got a rematch between Global Esports and KRX, but everything is very different now, so let's welcome them to the stage.
All right, here we go. I feel like it's been forever since I watched GE play. My perception of time these days is so weird. The season has felt really long. G's the best would be interesting. Historically, I think we've been pretty bad, but I would assume that they're going to play the veto on Abyss. I assume they'll play veto.
Today's matchup.
Yep, we're in playoffs, still day one, and this is a matchup we're highly anticipating. We got Global Esports facing KRX. Global Esports, though, the last time they faced KRX, in fact, all the times they faced KRX, they've lost.
Yeah.
But even though the squad, this roster is the same, coaching staff has changed quite a bit, and I think they have a little bit
Mr.
less of a chip on
Platoon.
the shoulder this time facing KRX.
I mean, you're right, they never beat them, but this has been a year of firsts for Global Esports. We saw them go international. We've seen them storm through playoffs. Now is the time to go a step further, upset an old rival, run this bracket all the way to champs in Shanghai.
And KRX, on the other hand, all the experimentation is done, or so we think anyway. The triple duelist, the roster changes, everything seems to be
forgot they have
into
6
place
people.
now.
They've got a
Play-ins
6-person
was
roster.
so critical for KRX.
Who's playing?
to
Is
figure a lot of
Young
things
playing?
out. Coach Termi has said that himself.
Is Flicker
they were
playing?
working things out through that play-ins, and now things are a lot more
Alright, it's
solid.
gonna be
and
Young
this could
today.
be a team that returns to champs.
Yeah, I agree. They've got some positive momentum. In saying that, though, although they're 3-0 in the play-ins, they didn't play the strongest of oppositions. They had to make their way through some of the challengers teams that did give them a run for their money at times. So for KRX, it's time to take on one of the better placing teams from the last season of Pacific to earn your way through the playoffs and make your way to your 6th champs in a row.
It's so
Okay,
we were
no
talking
extra
about
coaches
the
come
earlier
out.
match with PaperX versus
Did Platoon just
DRX
kick
back
the rest
then
of the
for
coaches?
very
What's going
first
on?
year of VCT Pacific in 2023. These guys were the
We
powerhouse.
do-
They
we
were
do
the
have some
team
good,
to beat in Valorant.
we've got
at least as far as
Yuta-san.
APAC goes. And you know, they've always kind of remained there at the top, but never really achieving
We do have
same
the
heights
Korean
they used
Slayer
to.
I think there's
himself.
at times in the last 2 years or so been times where KRX kind of fell off a little bit. Maybe they weren't even considered as an elite team if they had some weaker performances in the group stage or had a couple of bad games. You were wondering, are these guys even going to make it to the top 4 or make it to the finals? And at times they have kind of fallen out of that status, but I think they're playing their way into better and better form, and all we have to do is just kind of sit back and wait, because if they do get a clean win over GE here, that's going to be a big tick in my book, and then they go on to play
dude,
Varel. They're going to kind of be the big brother of that
Oh,
matchup
for
there in a
sure.
pressure game like that, where Varel's been a little bit cold to start into the playoffs.
And we
here.
can
That was
talk
one of the
about
first things that I
inconsistencies,
saw
I do think it's
when
been
I
there,
saw
but
how many
this is a
Korean
team that's
teams
been
made it to
champs
playoffs. I was like,
every
ooh,
single year. Do you know how
Yuta-san's playground
impossible
now.
of an achievement that is?
Yeah.
They've done a fantastic job when it matters most. Towards the end of the year, with their backs against the wall, they make it happen every single time.
That is
Last
true.
year they could've
GE
missed
has
out, to
like
be fair.
player
That wasn't
buff.
completely within their own
Player
control,
buff
to be
against
honest. Some
every
things
team
had
that
to
they're gonna
fall
play
their
in
way for them
playoffs.
to make it there. I think this time, though, it is well and truly going to be them who has to earn it. They are not exactly swimming in champs points here.
That's right. And they're facing Global Esports. We talked about 2023 for DRX. For Global Esports 2023, Morgan, you were there. You were an assistant coach. That team actually had some potential back then. We see a lot of players still playing here on the Pacific stage and otherwise. But They
I'm not gonna lie,
have
it's
struggled
definitely
to even get on the international stage.
definitely
kind of
aura to have a Porsche
With this
sponsorship
very
on your
roster,
jersey.
So the potential is there to do it again. Cause a, I don't know if I would call it an upset at this point because they're quite evenly matched as we go into Lotus.
Okay, they haven't been playing much Lotus. I mean, GE, as you said, are looking to go back-to-back on the internationals. They've had some time to cook, and it's interestingly enough, a recipe we've seen before. This is their comp that we've seen on Summit, but instead of running that raise, they're going to be running the Waylay for Unitard.
I don't mind it.
This has a lot of post-plant potential with the Astra and the Crystal, and Autumn is very underrated on the Veto. He can be quite annoying, particularly on the defense if he's going to get
I don't mind it.
Double drone thing. They have some flashes. They have the missiles. This could be
the
a
double
hard game
drone
for the
against
KO.
the
There's
chamber
no
should be
changes
really
on
good.
The side of KRX, they love this map. They love this map.
I don't know if I love the Veto.
27, he's a beast on the raise, and they're gonna need him today.
I feel like
crazy audience we're having for playoffs
I feel like
right now.
the Veto
from the Philippines,
could just be a
from
chamber.
France, people from Australia with signs up cheering for their favorite team. So this is super exciting as we send it over to our casters Achilleos and Paperthin to bring us through match 2 of today.
I remember that French fan. He was always there at the DRX matches last year at Champs, and boy was he loud. So we'll see if KRX now can give him some more excuses to be adjusted.
The Aura's having a team with literally soup company name. You mean Nongshim?
Esports is going to be silencing that side of the crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's hard to say who is my favorite coming into this. This is a very tough match to kind of feel like I was comfortable about.
I still think that I prefer.
This is a very, you know, surging KRX team.
I prefer
who's good. They're starting to play some much more better
other
Valorant, much more fundamental, but also
Nongshim,
personally. Esports look great during the group stage, like still continuing to maintain some of that form that got them to London. So there's no doubt that they can punch back. Now this comp is bizarre, and there's a lot to talk about here with this.
Yeah, there's quite a bit to unpack.
So,
I mean, for KRX, they're sticking to what has been looking.
I mean, we played a shitload of Teo last year, so Crystal's Teo on this map should be comfortable. I like it paired with another initiator. I think the Sky makes a lot of sense. Fade would be fine also, but they want the flashes. I like Waylay on this map a lot. I think Waylay is very good on this map.
Yeah. And
can I increase the mic volume? I'll just bring the mic closer to my face.
You have a lot of anti-chamber,
and I can make it a little bit louder.
With the Teo in the sky, so that can be very annoying. You've got some good anti-raise util with the Veto, so this kind of screams to me that GE is going to be very anti-strat heavy in this, and with some time off, it may just work. It may just come through. And of course, like the desk was talking about, tons of post-plant potential.
Okay, so Veto is going to try and eat the A fight.
Just going to come down to some of the util
Interceptor.
execution. It feels like Autumn already getting a little bit of value, but freeing takes him down.
Yep, that doesn't get rid of bullets.
Yeah, the only problem with the Veto being your A guy is the teleport out is not that easy, whereas the Waylay can just walk out, no problem.
Going to be locked in on top of the thorns. Young will get spotted out. Flash to the side, as well as a salvo to push him forward. But I mean, he just ignores the player in front of him, kills Hobby in the back, and then the cleanup from KRX is there.
A little too slow for GE.
As they take the opening pistol.
Yeah, this is huge. I mean,
yeah, the reaction from GE was weird there.
Dialed in already with the headhunter.
I didn't see. Did Udaton not have a dash?
He was stuck in a bad spot and just had to go for whatever kills he could get.
Did Udaton not have a dash that round?
And built into this with the Teo in the sky.
He doesn't have a dash. What?
Annoying. KRX.
I don't know about that, bro.
Pistol. If they can keep that up.
I'm pretty sure you have to buy dash on Waylay.
Clearly not going to buy into the bandits.
Spam's already been rewarded with quite a bit of damage. 2 players at 65, Udaton at 78.
If you're the solo entry, going just Sheriff seems insane to me.
Take an orb, take a prize, and try something else, see what works, what doesn't. But with double Sentinel, util right at the front of B. Yep, thank you, observers. That's exactly what I'm looking at here. The trademark and the thorns. Going to be rather difficult.
Okay, full save for GE.
Sees as well on top of it.
Yeah,
with the nade on the flank.
Yeah.
Well.
Nice. Very nice util combo. Udo gets
back,
through though, finds a gun. No, he got a pistol.
Bulldog spray. Keeps guns out of
and he
hands.
goes down immediately.
Dropping. Kemman, he's out into the open.
I mean, that was pretty bad from Hinman.
Mako's
low.
Oh, here's that reload. Finds the timing, swings in, and we'll get the cleanup.
I mean, decent damage.
Can be carried over.
They lose one gun.
Yeah, Yeah, not too bad.
But they'll
Some
buy up.
unexpected moments here from Global Esports. They were able to catch a few people by surprise and almost took the Bulldog out of Mako's hands. Season 8, well, what are you going to do? And not the end of the world, though, because you're doing a bunch of damage there. Yudotan absolutely looking strong. He will often pop off for you as Global Esports. You're going to need him, it feels like, today. And then having 3 players in that smoke caught.
Well, speaking of 2-0s, I'm sure the analyst desk had touched on it, but it is worth doubling back to reinforce that every single time Global Esports has played against KRX, they've lost, and they've never taken a map off this team.
That's crazy.
They have played also so many times.
10 times, right? 10-0? Is that correct?
Count that.
Something like that? Or a lot? No? Or
You're
maybe 10-0 in maps?
You're definitely rounding.
Okay,
on
so
6-0. Okay,
so
so
pause it,
12-0
Autumn. He's going to go tap the door when they get closer to C.
I mean, a lot of that is...
See if he can bait out some sort of reaction.
So,
sure.
You got to focus on the new era.
You're going to
let's
clear
make sure we
B.
give him all the blame he deserves.
Get
Yes.
ready to reverse clear Mound, potentially, because there hasn't been anything A.
Again, the trademark this
Sort of
time
a
in the
quiet
upper corner
stack
still
from
nice
DRX.
until there. Autumn sees
Oh.
freeing, but freeing still
Ooh, that's
wins
a
the fight.
really bad duel to lose.
Got his number here.
They
with
do
C
get into
here.
B, though.
Struggle street for Autumn, and now Pac-Man
Jesus,
dead
nice
as well.
shot.
Hyunmin, clean tap, blast back
Oh my
out,
God.
and immediately takes down Yudotan.
Gorgeous.
I think KRX, they can just go ahead and wipe
Okay.
their hands this round. That is going to be a bonus converted.
That's a
Alright,
little
you can
scary.
put
If
the bonus on
Hyunmin is
because
shooting
it's
like
at a
that,
almost feels
it
like
is a
you're looking
little
at a map
scary
win.
for
I mean,
for
it's
GE.
30 seconds left.
Rather good. Hyunmin, man.
Definitely a little scary for them.
That kid is something special. That was some nasty movement. Hobby will at least claim 1, watching the flanks. But again,
Yeah,
it's
they need to get
KRX.
on the board here.
It's your bonus, so throwing a few
Just
bodies at this.
warm
not
up
the
a little
end of the
bit.
world. And he's gonna have to try to scramble to save these guns, and KRX doesn't want to let him. They know they're gonna run him down. Crystal trying to hold the line, gets one before he's traded by Mako. Hobby gone as
Okay.
well. All guns gone.
It
Global
does seem
Esports,
like
that is
GE is coming in a little
not
bit
the way you
cold.
want
They
that to
don't
go.
they don't look
And now you also
super.
have the showstopper online for Hyunmin.
They don't look very decisive, and they don't look very clean aim-wise. So they need to wake up a little bit.
Get that interceptor in position, could mitigate that ult.
Yeah, and they were good at it earlier this year. Saw it against Paper X, where they were able to
Definitely
really
need to
make
wake
Guns
up.
Life miserable. So again, I see a lot of potential in this.
Coming
composition.
Rocket going into this round, okay. Probably won't use it, which means he's gonna have it for the gun round. Little B split, fast with the waylay dash. Kinda like it. But you don't need some support. 1 HP. Ooh, they're getting sliced. They're getting cut apart.
That was quick hello again. Comms is over. It's 4-0. It's a flawless.
Okay, so Rocket one up of Fatal as
Really good
well.
here. This is a different look.
I
at
mean, this is
Gonna
scary
be
for
a
GE.
crunch when,
This is really scary for
trying to come
GE.
in through that entrance, through all this util. You're able to get through Baby Door this time. Come from a little bit different angle, but the C door, the mound door swings open, and Young springs into action, takes down 2. And, well, not, you know, the clean is there from Hyunmin, but it definitely gets
Nice,
the job done.
Should double back. One of the matches was EWC quals. So as far as VCT is concerned,
Okay, freeing gets the
5-0.
op out.
10-0.
So
So
op,
that's where-
Rocket,
that's where
plus
you're coming
potentially
from.
2 ults to deal with soon.
Like, I remember this number somehow.
All right, I need GE to show me something here. Otherwise, this
little
map is going to be
pressure exerted over towards C. It's going to be a fast
probably a
pivot for
wash.
Hyunmin. Meanwhile, freeing posted up and over the top. As there's the dash through, and okay, he's unable to find that flick. Forces position as he jumps back over towards the site.
Okay.
Let's see if they can break through here.
Gunman hasn't revealed that it's
He's
him.
at least gonna claim
We'll see if he
order.
gets spotted.
Gives
Do
the
they
Armageddon
know?
to Crystal. So coming into an alt cycle. Let's see if they can convert.
Still from trying to spot him out. Uses the ops to go ahead and clear that one. A little bit of overkill, but the boom bot as well as the paint shell. I mean,
Now they know that the
He's gonna be
rocket is
safe
here.
in
They
that
know the
position.
rocket and the op is
Damn
here.
it.
They can't go A.
And as he
They have to
tries
go
to clear
somewhere
the
else.
Enemy
They don't have
util,
any
Freeing
space.
just plays off that
They give all their
Oh, look at
space.
Young. Are they gonna be ready? Oh, they were.
My thoughts on this comp? I mean, I think it can work. I'm still a pretty big Viper believer on this map.
Batman at stairs.
I don't mind the double drone. I don't mind the Tejo. I like the Waylay. I don't love the Veto.
He should be dead. Yes, he is. Cannot escape that Armageddon in time. It's going to take it down. Showstopper.
Okay, nice utility from Crystal.
Not going to come away with anything there. Batman able to find one, but Mako up over the top takes him down. Spike now being recovered. But Bane
Oh, Javi.
is going to look to run him down and will be able to do so.
Well played by Bane, but dude, Javi's got to win that duel.
Plant and die, or hold your ground and lose.
Right now, GE is just losing fights that they should not be
Oh,
losing.
man, they're just so disciplined here. This is probably going to be an early timeout from Global Esports, but this is a great play off of the back of the Raze util to set up freeing. And then immediately you trade underneath Hell. You're trading out in the open.
Oh, I was like,
Bane knows it.
I was wondering how the rocket didn't kill anybody. It got eaten by the interceptor.
Absolutely great. I mean, man, you can see why KRX likes this map. I mean, being this good on the defender's side.
Let's go. We got this, guys. Wait, I'm so confused. GE has 3 coaches. Why is Platoon alone?
Work them into something that's gonna get them some round
Do they just not have the other coaches in Korea?
Sheriffs will be the name of the game.
What's happening?
Not much else to really be afforded here.
Yeah, I mean, that is one thing, like, KRX just had to kind of grind their way to this point. They had to find themselves in play-ins. Every single match was important. Whereas
here every day.
KRX, or I mean, GE was just sitting waiting. Sometimes that can make you a little bit complacent and like you a little bit slow to start.
Your son's at home.
It definitely feels like they look a little rusty. Kind of same thing with Paper X. Like the aim a little bit slow to come online. Wait, the coaches still have visa issues? How do the coaches have visa issues? Isn't one of them from South Africa? No, Fields is he's British, right?
Could be critical in finding a foothold.
Bro, the Filipino visa stays undefeated, man. The Filipino visa is just undefeated. Mako gets out. The scaling from GE is really poor. They're not getting in when they're using utility. I don't like this at all. Like, they need to dump the missiles and have Udaton dash in with the missiles, but they're just using the missiles and then sitting here doing nothing.
Really annoying for Global Esports to get through.
Yeah, I mean they're getting wrecked. I would say this map is probably over already. To be honest.
Puts together 2 kills. Young's position going to be known, but Batman will get sat down. But already, it's a good amount of damage in. You know that Fring, of course, is going to be playing with that operator.
Maybe they'll have like an insane defense showing. Maybe they've got really good defense protocols for re-clearing, refighting space, but
playing from this position.
See. Ooh. Okay, Yudo.
More damage in, but cannot find that one. Fring now having to clutch this out. Yudoton decently favored will come away with a 4K to get Global Esports.
Can I explain the difference between an assistant coach and an analyst?
Yeah, this is huge.
An analyst is generally just going to be doing like data work slash
lights out moment, but
not as involved day to day with the team, whereas an assistant coach will probably be in there like in practices, listening to the comms actively. An analyst tends to be a little bit more sort of like working on the sides and then presenting you stuff that you can go into practice with or go into a match with. But I think it's going to depend team to team. Like there's a lot of sort of like blurred lines between an analyst and an assistant coach for a lot of teams.
Trying to use this interceptor, but KRX is not showing their cards at all. Keeping it close to the vest here at A. Let's see what they want to do out of this. Yudoton taking his time. I think kind of expecting Mako to swing through here. Mako also expecting him to be in there.
Turns away right as Yudo.
Okay, Yudo inserted into tree. They need to make noise for him to activate.
Could potentially find a pretty critical timing. As Hyunmin trying to re-clear this, but yeah, he thinks it's empty.
Can they come to him? Okay. This ult is weird. Oh my god, they're just dumping ults. Yudo catches him.
Drifting down into drop. Yudotan there.
Is he gonna go through the wall? He is. You psycho.
Takes a refract out to safety. Yong as well.
Yo, Kyungwon is online.
Picking him up one at a time.
Okay.
Yudo is absolutely on one right now.
Korean Slayer is back.
He has been incredible here these last 2 rounds.
Fields is analyst. I'm pretty sure that Fields is also an assistant coach. No? I think they just have 2 assistant coaches. But I could be wrong. I really have not been paying attention to GE's coaching structure this year.
So that won't be too much of a concern for KRX, as even though they were pretty clean in some of these rounds, the money quickly starting to bleed out for them. I wonder if Termi gets involved or not. We'll see. You never know with him. Day to day, I'm like, surely he calls a timeout now, and he doesn't. And then other times I'm like,
yeah.
Why is he calling a timeout this quick? Okay, sure, why not?
I mean,
but he's been right more often than not, so I'll give him
this is what they need. They need Yudo to play aggressively. If he's gonna play Waylay, he's got to play aggressively. I also will say I like that he's playing Waylay because I remember when the agent came out, it was one of the agents that he was really into playing in ranked, which, if you know Yudotan, he's very, like, comfort-based when he plays the game. He likes his jet, he likes his jet, he likes his jet, and so if he finds another agent that he really likes playing, that's good.
Can't take these lines. I mean, I will say this about
as per VLR and announcement, he's an analyst. Okay, I mean,
it's really difficult to push out for and take some space early. Just kind of have to play.
What are my views on Vito? I think Vito is good.
But you have that vice wall there, so
but he's a bit held back in the current meta because there isn't that much utility being thrown because there's a bunch of duelists. But I think his abilities are strong. So he has a lot of potential, but I haven't seen a ton of really good Vito use yet, and I think that a lot of the comps that are being played currently make it hard for Vito to get value consistently.
Full info. TP's back. Door is still shut. And that leaves Wiley just Hyunmin alone. Try to defend that A side, but Autumn's poking and prodding towards C. It looks like he's going to be calling the team back.
Okay, this is a pretty good round from GE. They've created pressure C, they created pressure A, they've got B control. They're going to flash A to try and hold players on that side of the map and then pop C. The spacing here is a little bit weird. And again, I really do not like the spacing from GE. Why is Yudo so late?
Want to be destroyed. That shot woven through, but haven't quite been able to tag up Autumn. So Spike now in play. It's a 2v3 to try to get that 3rd round in a row for Global Esports. Dancing into the angle. Spots the elbow.
Nice shots. 1v1. Patman. Of course, Patman wins that. Okay.
Dang.
Saved by Patman.
Nice hold on the backside by Patman.
But dude, the scaling is so bad. What are they doing? They missile. The Teo runs in and dies. The Astra runs in and dies. And then the Waylay dashes. It makes no sense. Like, missile, Waylay should dash in. Everybody scales in behind him. Waylay takes the 1v1 on the players that have to move because of the missiles, and then everybody else gets through the choke while people are distracted by the Waylay. If Waylay gets in trouble, he recalls out, but everybody's already scaled in behind him. The way that they're executing this is like really fucking weird.
A little bit more difficult to go up against with all this initiator util with the Tejo spam. I mean, could be really tricky, as you can see, to
really weird.
Get any kind of map information. So if you can win some of those first contact fights, it's a good way to go about it. So let's see what Termi wants to do with that. But
I will say this is a good recovery. I was super worried after they got bonused and then ran into the rocket on the next round.
Middle of the map, I can see that working out nice.
But it's been a good recovery. If they can get this to 6-6, I think it's a pretty solid half for GE, all things considered.
Looks like the call was just to reinforce seals.
Yeah, I mean, Patman has bailed them out of so many rounds this year. Like,
I mean, if you can get into a position, still
it's hard to rely on somebody winning clutches as a win condition, but it has kind of been that way for GE so far.
Up top. Just quick clear of that Trailblazer. He's considering a push on this. It's bold, and of course,
Freeing you psycho, dude.
Facing into that many players. Decent odds that you're
they didn't feel confident to dive the chamber there. I would have loved to see Yuto just dive the chamber when he teleported.
But the second, he's got the cross cut out to safety. Dive forward, and what a shot from Yuto.
Am I a Force believer? Yeah, I think forcing is really good.
Great kill will be found. Plant now coming in.
I think forcing is really good. I'm not the same in terms of like you must force all the time, but I do think that most teams have really bad ecos. I don't think they play their ecos correctly a lot of the time.
Autumn now, eyes straight back on the main. Meanwhile, Patman able to find Young, finds Bane. Mako will end up falling to Javi's hands, and now it is just him to try to stop this from being a flawless
recovery almost complete for GE.
They are running this back in a massive way, and Hyunmin will just make his exit.
Yeah, they are really feeling it. I think, again, you did see some of those ideas from Termi to try to put a little bit of pressure at B main and create some space there. It is an eco, though, and very tough to get that retake even started when you're not considering.
It does seem like GE is kind of like regained control of the tempo of the match. They're
and then just doming two people on the way
they're kind of just being allowed to do whatever they want in these rounds. Doesn't really feel like KRX is doing very much to disrupt what they're trying to do.
Oh, that's nasty stuff from Batman too.
How much round is good for GE to get in this half? I mean, if it was the start of the half, I would say that they probably need like 7.
9 kills between all of the players, and now
I guess they still could get 7, but after starting down 0-5, I think a 6-6 half is acceptable.
Decent about this is KRX, as the tour de force is going to be in play. Just going to use that to take some rubble space. Again, you have this trap set up. What in the world is that? Of course,
it's Mako.
Of course. Why am I even questioning it? I should just know better.
Again,
that's tough. They lose the A line.
No.
They get spammed, and B, they don't break the wall. I think they're going to lose this round.
You're safer if he can see you.
I think they're going to lose this round.
True.
Wall is still up.
We'll at least have some coverage here.
Oh, wow.
Ouch. Nice shot by Free.
Yeah.
Okay. They can still potentially get 6. Their money's going to be fine.
Incredibly fast.
They can buy the last 2 rounds, but
see, sight lines.
I know. I was just about
they
to say.
definitely got kind of owned in this round.
Just didn't expect that extra layer there.
Oh. Well,
Yudo.
just kind of taking a little bit of friendly fire there. We'll get tagged up and eventually eliminated. KRX breaking this win streak. They're able to move up to 6.
Yeah, and they're going to be looking pretty good maybe to get another if they can.
Oh, he gave him a tracer to shoot back on. That was.
They're gonna have the steel
I thought it was just a random spam, but it was Patman.
Really play retake.
Patman's fault.
Prevent executes, depending on how they want to use them. Has that all, or has the op? Excuse me.
Gonna be a tough round. Big fight. Nice. This is why Waylay is so good, man. Waylay is so good at the rubble fight. You basically can't counter it.
Just get spotted by that Trailblazer. No one able to clear it.
You can just send the Waylay out with some utility. Waylay gets a kill. Awesome. You scale out. If Waylay gets pressured out, you just recall. It's so good.
Really nice door here. Hyunmin needs 1 kill and he gets a showstopper though. Again, difference maker ults for KRX.
Falls to 76. Nightfall.
That's a big Nightfall.
We'll connect onto
Ooh,
4.
Pat gets caught also. I don't love Patman lurking on the sky. Not lurking, but separating on the sky. I feel like they need him to pop out of tree like this.
mentioned showstopper chucked in. It ends
Okay,
up
no
going
value.
with nothing. Javi survives with 1 HP.
Pretty huge.
First path's gonna be thrown through. Mako trying to take a fight over here. Bane
Okay,
also
good
swinging
good
in.
fighting together.
And
Really good
KRX
fighting
end up
together.
funneling in 1 by 1. Javi survives with 1 health. Global now have a chance to tie this up at the half.
Dang, that is crazy stuff. On a knife's edge here for Global, but they win some crucial fights. This right here. Again, the rendezvous was there. Just maybe felt like he could escape somehow.
He ended up jumping to the side and
maybe he got out of it.
Well, you can't activate it when you're in midair.
Oh, right.
So I think he probably jumped and then was spamming the button.
Panicked, yeah.
That was nice. Yeah, good team fight.
Either way, he's now got a glass cannon op.
All right.
Sometimes I feel like if you're not playing Neon,
A fast B pressure with the waylay, but it's a fake. They're gonna go
Mako
C.
dead. Steel Garden gonna be sent out. It's only gonna catch really on
This
one.
is
He's
nice.
gonna be
Very
taken down
nice
over
round
at
from
Mount.
GE. It's a fake
Ooh,
B
the
hit
wheels
into a
really
C.
coming off for KRX. I mean, this was a 5-0 start.
Oh, they're just gonna. They definitely should cancel
Well, 6
here.
is still pretty decent for this defender's side. Momentum very much is in the hands of Global Esports.
Prowler gave it away a bit here for Autumn. Does clear out a little bit of util with the interceptor.
Oh, I mean, they can just take the 5v3.
Desperately tucks
Everybody's
away.
here.
He's gonna get blinded
Oh.
up. Rings there for a little bit, covering fire. And
Uh-oh.
Trying to take this fight, but Autumn able to hold his own. And
Wow.
man,
Okay. Nice recovery.
gets that
6-6.
wallbang headshot
Definitely
on the
winnable for
three as
GE.
well. 6-6
Good
at
good
the half.
recovery.
Global
They're
Esports
awake. They're
lead the
playing
run back
well.
in a big way.
Yeah, saw some good stuff there at the end. Saw them get a little bit more comfortable with the comp. Saw
They
some
were
of those
definitely cold in the first few
concuss
rounds.
combos start to land. Saw some of that.
Yudo
KO util
activated.
get a ton of value as that went on. The sky flashes as well. Really nice there from Patman. Woo! Filthy stuff from Autumn. You knew it was only a matter of time with him. He is not ever going to be held down. He has been really good for Global Esports in that Sentinel role, whether it be on the veto or whatever.
So I will say,
We have left that's still
defense
willing to pilot that
is
agent. You don't see it
probably
too
going to
much
be
these
harder
days.
by quite a bit because there's no Viper, there's no Vice.
Yudotan
So I'm really curious to see how they
excel
play
when he goes up
this.
against Korean teams. Leading the way here for Global Esports.
How are they going to play
I think it's kind of
defense?
like a May kind of situation where he's just really comfortable.
Are they going to
against his
refight Rubble a bunch?
competition
Are they going
I
to
mean, he's been playing
refight
against a lot of
Mound?
these guys for quite some time.
Exactly.
Are they just going to fight Rubble and rotate out and then just hold
what I think
against
it
the...
is.
I guess they are against no Viper, so
Super comfortable in these
taking
situations.
Mound is a
This
lot
Waylay,
stronger
I
because
mean,
it's
those
hard for them to
dashes
get back
landing on
out.
top of people, hitting some good saturates. That
Ooh,
is
sick.
sick.
Yeah, I think I like the idea of them just taking Rubble early and then forcing KRX to push them off the
I
line.
wish we could make like a wall of fame for like posters and put them up outside of the studio sometimes.
Can we expect to
That would
see
be cool.
some
That's
changes
the
in
best.
I mean, a
KRX
lot of the
next year? I
artwork,
mean,
especially players for
maybe.
Esports ends up getting, gifted to the
I think
players
it kind of
because
depends on what happens
true
with
kind of
champions,
stuff. So
but
we would have to.
yeah, I mean, who
Yeah,
knows?
rebuild
I don't
that
think
focus.
I don't really think any team is safe from changes.
That's
Going
that's
into
a
next
price
year.
They're gonna just have to pay.
Fair and understandable. But yeah, I don't disagree. I think it'd be neat to have a little fan gallery type deal. As Fring, well, he's done it again.
God,
This time to Yudotan.
what an
Yeah, they
adjustment.
go
I
for a
thought
little
it
bit
was
of like a
close.
Rubble refight type of play on the pistol.
Did they hear that? Maybe not.
No.
Still wary of it.
Well,
Okay, nice shot.
straight from Autumn. As Patman
Ooh.
desperately trying to find a kill there on a Hyunmin takes him low, but doesn't get the kill. He survives with 8.
It's
Door to be opened up for
Tagged.
players still alive here for KRX. They look to try to get
can
Another
Crystal get
pistol
into
win.
sight in time
Crystal, however,
to pick one?
nearby. has
Maybe.
the salvo to try to buy some time.
Ooh.
Okay, he's
And
gonna
another
find
knife
Hyunmin here.
swing into his
Yeah,
eyes. Hyunmin now dead.
good timing by Crystal. Goes for the plant cancel, buys some space, some time for Javi. Do they look behind?
Oh, no. Able to find
Yeah.
the timing. Critical at that. Javi gets that kill. You start feeling incredible about Global's chances to close out this one out, but we still do have Crystal alive with the Sheriff, and that's always scary.
Weird reload timing. They have no idea he's here
Spun
though.
them both.
Hello?
For the timing swing, Young able to finish Autumn, who turned back to try to
How was nobody
displace
looking
that
there?
enemy
They
vice.
lost
Okay,
somebody there.
KRX. They make it 7-6 as they close out the second pistol of the map.
I mean, again, you can see how much value that you're going to find
double
in a
pistol for
chamber who's gonna
KRX.
win those opening duels. This one right here, I mean, again, just a little micro adjustment there. Hyunmin barely wins that fight. Ends up dying to the one shot from Crystal.
I feel like Crystal
but
should have taken
Young did
drop
a
there.
Wonderful job here. Knew exactly where he needed to do. The fact that he peeled back a little bit off that angle
weird.
too. He caught a very slight glimpse of the players coming out of stairs there, and while he was like not allowing them to take a fight at that angle, it was really nicely held.
I thought Autumn had gone back to try to kill him, but instead it's just Young with that wider swing, maintaining sight lines, and Autumn just none the wiser.
Off angle stack.
Hey,
that's one gun heard, so
interesting.
It's just, you know, just the Vice by themselves. Right?
We've never had a triple collat with a Marshall.
The Veto, I mean.
Well, looking for some up
Okay,
and
so
over.
they are going to be doing a lot of refighting, it looks like, which I think is correct with this comp.
They might try to run you down, yeah.
Sky Waylay, Sky Waylay, Tejo definitely want to be refighting.
Try to pivot across. Free's going to say statuesque, and the
You guys know what I mean when I say refighting?
Allow for Global Esports to get 4 players in position.
Yeah, this is taking a long time.
Why do people hate Breeze so much? I mean,
Free gets the kill onto
I don't know.
Maybe, but they're going to still try.
On towards the back, nothing spotted.
This is scary.
Nebula sticking around. They tuck forward right into this one, not showing a pixel out of place.
Some people just don't like play patterns in certain maps.
When do they try to strike? Patman, he slotted forward over towards the box. And, well, he will allow for Autumn to get 1, but nothing really more to be found here.
Damn, I mean, KRX is doing a really good job with their orbs. Hyunmin 2 off of Rocket. Like, it's kind of dangerously close. He's going to have Rocket for the first gun round, I think.
Probably at this point just wants to die to the spike. That is my...
I think that would be advisable.
Yeah.
Bane is already halfway to a nightfall.
Yeah, Hyunmin's, well, he's dead, but he's 2 away from a showstopper, so you don't want to let those ult cycles get out of control for sure.
Oh, 8-6. Another good start here for KRX. Maintaining the lead, looking strong thus far on this attacker's side, but see if Global this time can get the bonus conversion denial that they weren't able to achieve in that first half.
It's going to be tough. Got some really nice tools. Some good weapons that KRX is going to be able to bring to the fights. Obviously, the chamber always going to be an issue, but Guardian, Vandal, definitely some stopping power.
Vice instead of Veto?
The fact that 2 GE players
what, for GE's comp?
Try to come from that direction, kind of.
For GE's comp, I don't think so.
Implemented.
I think Vice gets the most value on this map when it's paired with
should say 2 Global Esports players,
Viper.
2 GE players, they've been eliminated.
What?
Yep.
Anyway,
You have to.
Javi able to find one. Hyunmin
Hold up.
gets Autumn before he drops.
Okay.
Oh, 2G. Oh.
There you go.
Good trade.
Well, I get
But
so
Javi's definitely in
G2,
trouble over here on
2G,
C.
Yeah.
GE, come on, man. I'm too old for this stuff, all right?
Too old for everything.
That's true, but, you know.
Too old for life.
Yeah, but here I am, still kicking.
Okay, they're just fully gap B.
Showstopper no longer a concern.
Gonna drone out. Doesn't really get them any information.
Nice to get it rolling for a potential bonus conversion.
What is my favorite comp for this map? I think it just totally depends on what your players are.
Here to Global Esports regardless.
I mean, I still think the Fnatic comp is good.
You're gonna be feeling just fine.
With the team that I was coaching most recently,
Trying to set up a
we
crossfire.
played
Yeah, he is cheated.
Fnatic comp with Waylay instead of Raze.
Salvos help stave this off.
Also played.
Oh, what a great shot!
Yo!
Clean as Young now dead. Pivot to B, Patman here. Fring will be able to get a little bit of revenge for his fallen teammate, but Patman
Ooh,
looks to
nice
hold
shots
the
from
door.
Patman. 2v1, Mako.
Mako, the TP forward.
No time to work with, really.
Time and catch, but he is running out of time. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Gonna dash
Double
it and
dash
recall,
Unit
sees
time,
him.
get the spot
Okay.
out. Mako.
Still
and
not.
work the Mako wonder.
Uh-oh.
He finds the first. He looks for the final.
Close.
And Crystal will be
That
able
was
to
close.
persevere. They deny the bonus conversion.
Good finish by
KRX
Crystal, though.
Still get quite a bit of
Lots of damage, though.
Yeah, and that's a real problem for global esports with the economy the way it is. Not what you wanted to see there. And then also, Yunmin gonna have that showstopper to boot. God, he still gets one there before he gets traded. That's a hell of a shot from Javi, but the problem was this is what I was
Jesus,
looking
dude.
for.
Freeing's
The
aim
door
is
tap
crazy
with the
good,
chamber
man.
Set up at range. Really nice.
Oh my god, my bad.
I got a hell
Judo.
of a lot closer than Global wanted it to, and now that showstopper back available. Given the damage dealt, it's going to be an outlaw into the hands of Freeing.
Yeah, it's a good outlaw by
Susceptible
3
to
players.
that half armor. Let's see what kind of value he can get. Otherwise, we're going to be listening into Global Esports.
And we
to
got
try to
4
tie it up
people
into
here.
Pop flashing me just.
Hey, Prowler A, guys. Nothing C, guys.
You need to boom this first.
I can view boom here.
Oh shit, then that's smoke. You need to smoke this Abby then if you want. I'll take back and I'll smoke. We need to boom then take back so I can flash. And then
Nothing C, guys. Nothing C.
Ready? Ready? Boom. Boom. Boom
B
first.
gap
Boom first.
source.
I'm not blind.
Trouble outlaw guys. Go back. Go back. Chill.
I'm in raise.
They just push B I think.
I'm in raise and fade.
1 second guys. Actually don't push.
They're raise, they're gonna hit, I think. In. I have to go.
Just give.
Yunmin just going to be nabbed up here.
I really wish Pacific would play longer. Like, EMEA and Americas plays so much in the round. I feel like Pacific always cuts it off way too early. I would love to hear them just play out the whole round.
Trying to create some pressure towards Mound, but none to be found. This gives Global a decent position, good amount of time where they're in a player advantage situation. But
Ooh, the retake utility is not there to support him.
Chases forward, he will
They are
die.
packed up, scaling through together, though.
Strikes him, finding one. Young with another. Eventually they
Crystal.
try to overwhelm, but it comes down to Crystal again. 22 health.
Oh,
Brave
Crystal!
and freeing. Oh, he collects an
Crystal,
angle
why?
and narrowly finds the kill
That was a nice
just
try.
in time.
Whoa, that's unbelievable. I
If
thought
he was
Crystal
just a
had
little
it.
bit more chill, if
Thought he
he,
played that miraculously.
yeah,
but
if he took a breath there and aimed instead of just spraying,
spray.
yep.
Nice couple of kills on the way through. I love how Mako's just being so patient up there. Him and Young able to do some serious damage. This right here from Young, oh, just not able to get it down. That is crazy good reactions from Bring. He should have been dead to rights, but he was given the chance.
And now he's got that outlaw yet again. Didn't get a glimpse here, but
Ooh, interesting.
line it up, and this kind of just plays Mako in
Weird
from
little
that level.
recall fight there.
Swing the corner, and Patman another belter of a shot. 2 kills found for him. I mean, the
I
Hawks
mean, this is
lighting him
winnable.
up.
3v3, Patman should be
Finding nothing.
dead.
That weapon not going to be recovered.
What can Yudo do? Nothing. Nothing.
As well, so is Frank.
All right. GE needs this next round.
KRX now
They've
double
got
digits. Global
4
Esports.
ults to work with and a full buy.
Apply 3. This is still obtainable. They've got a
What
massive ult
is
cycle.
KRX
4 ready
going to
go.
call? I feel like... is this one of those rounds where Termy dials up some crazy shit?
Yeah, you know, look, he's the IGL. He can set those up.
I don't know.
He's like, guys, I need to get a few kills sometimes.
They need to try and bait out some of these ults somehow.
Oh, nice play, though.
He's the big brother. He says bait. You got to do it.
That's
you gotta
true.
just you run out there, draw the attention.
I'm
Okay,
not looking
trap
forward
play
to
B. I mean,
KRX in
it's
this round.
Oh,
potentially-
no,
potentially a
not at
good
all.
read.
I mean, if they get hit by the saturate.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too early, Crystal.
Well, oh, the grab well there as well. Okay.
Okay, that was nice.
Nice.
The utility there was really
Okay,
nice.
Good trap setup from Global Esports.
They'll take the free kill.
Sick. I mean, the thing I do love about GE, man, they have the best Armageddon combos. Just the best.
They also are one
Still
of the
have
teams
3
that
more
they
ults to
know.
work
Yeah,
with.
you know, you're not wrong.
But yes, the setups there are good.
They find the lurker as well.
It's-
Nice shot from Yudo.
Plays it in here, but I just can't recall who it is. I think they do it on Summit, and they have some decent trap plays.
Good shots
Fade is
from
down to the
Yudo.
other. Gonna be struck down, and that leaves Mako and Young. As dive in, gets a
Good
spot. has it
scout.
cracked. This would, yeah, it's not exactly
Okay.
what you want to be seeing there
4.
as far as the aim is concerned from Young.
Korean
It's a 4K.
Slayer.
It's exactly what to be seeing from Yudotan. I think it's third of the map.
The Korean Slayer is alive and well.
Definitely second. I think he has a 3K, a couple, maybe like 2 4Ks, 2 3Ks or something. It's a lot. I mean, when he's hitting, he's hitting. I mean, the GE firepower has definitely been there at times where they've been hitting some crazy.
Still have 4 ults.
And they're still having a lot of ults. And now you got the convergent paths to worry about. That can also be
They
complicated.
might get picked by the op here, though.
Saturate out first, get it done diving forward. Spot out, but look at the damage.
Interesting. They did a wow. They did okay. That was a nice anti, actually.
Hit the 20 pop flash out. Patman is just
They're refighting. I mean, dude, Patman is crazy, man. Patman is crazy.
This is a very scary round now for KRX with freeing so weak. Mako peeks
on
this.
this angle. I mean, he should have Mako dead. He does.
Nice shot.
Easy kill.
Okay, I am really liking how GE is playing this defense. They're playing quite proactive. They're not just sitting back. They have a comp that cannot sit back, and so they're playing their comp correctly, which is good to see.
Save here already.
I mean, given that you recovered the weapon from Yong, it feels like they're already considering that. Double push up in towards B, and this should just be them met with death. Maybe they can get the ult out. Maybe that would be a little bit of a silver lining. Just try to whittle away at the ult economy.
True.
But, well, I don't think it's going to be used now.
30 seconds left.
Oh.
Now you really should be saving.
Yep. It's going to have to back off. 2 weapons should get carried over here.
GE could go hunt if they wanted to. I feel like they probably should go hunt, although there is an op on the other side, so maybe not.
Great call, a great timing that catches KRX very.
Is Freeing going to be able to get a gun? Oh, he has a gun already. Okay.
Right as they're trying to re-clear the space outside of Mound, they get lit up by
no ult use. Yeah, it is good.
Claims
so KRX
there's still layers behind it.
Has Showstopper in 2.
That's such a scary round, and you don't have to use.
They've got Yong's ult as well.
Ooh, clock still ticking.
Yeah, no timeout from Termi.
Very curious about that. I think this would be a good
Terminator.
timeout.
Okay, let's do this. We do Patarak right now, and then since...
And Javi still very confident about his calls in between rounds. And they have a lot of ults.
Okay. Still, interestingly, still no ult from Autumn. Okay, now he pops it. Good re-clear. They kill the lurker. That's good pattern recognition. Yong has been lurking a lot, so I like that. This is a nice veto play.
Freeing in the corner. Did you see this latch onto him? Yes, one does. He does manage to get the readjustment.
Okay, good re-clear. This is
man.
nice.
Looking to just go
this is very nice from GE.
And they shall swiftly. Global Esports tying it 10-10 as they get the defuse.
Wow. I mean, they're so on the money right now. Some great flashes again from Patman to tee up his team. Great individual effort by Autumn in this one, being really cheeky with his positioning again here over on A. As those cross cuts. Trying to get this over to Crystal, I assume.
It's using their time to talk about what the next round is going to be. Make plans for dealing with this Raise rocket. Good stuff.
He's starting to look like maybe they've got an even better defender side.
We won every anti-ego today.
Nicely, catches
yeah,
green.
Important.
This little cross cut. Unexpected from Autumn.
You can play off if you want.
Timeout.
Huge.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay, there's the timeout.
I just wanted to wait for that next buy to come back in, but this is going to be difficult. Global.
GE knows that at some point, doesn't necessarily have to be at the beginning of the round, but at some point they will try to get this rocket online in this round. So they can probably play to deny both orbs, maybe with some sort of like fake A fight, and then get Autumn on the line, and then actually have the core of their players ready to fight C.
It's really good protocols. I mean, again, this util that this comp brings to bear is really starting to get annoying for KRX, starting to find a tough time to fight back against it, find their opportunities. Some cool little tech here and there. Heard it in their comms talking about the boom when they're bringing the Tejo util.
So you could do... You could like missile and like fake. Okay, well, they're not gonna do it, but you could like fake A fight and then be ready to fight C. But looks like they're just gonna give up the rocket.
He's had some up and downs on the chamber. Some good, great moments. Some other moments where they're able to punish him with, again, so much of this competition.
They've got another trap here.
Anti-chamber. It's too much to keep him off of lines. And with the Sky and the Tejo in particular. Play off of some of that
I guess one other thing that the KRX players have to worry about is if they do get the rocket, they always have to be concerned that VTEM might have an interceptor ready to eat the rocket. So it's not quite the same pre-entry. But they're just going to go for it.
But there's that trap again.
Wow.
I'm just getting locked in position, and that's just enough time because you heard.
Okay, I don't love GE's positions here. They have to like fully retake Heaven now.
Manages to escape.
Those have been amazing.
Get it on now. Conversion pass for the moment would only connect onto Young. But Yemen is going to be pushed out into the open because of the salvos from Crystal. So there's that 1-2 punch yet again.
Salvo.
Stun to fly into the corner. Young with a quick check now, trying to backpedal away. Spot
The
out
retake has been good so
corner.
far.
He cannot readjust it.
Little whiff.
Autumn finds that kill. Defuse now.
Oh, what a retake.
Run this one down, but there's just too much protection.
What a fucking retake. That was nice.
4 players survive. Global Esports take the lead.
That was really nice.
I mean, they're looking really sharp. This is some crazy good util combos.
4 rounds in a row now.
Yeah, you can use the convergent pass.
Okay, missile there, and the paths. Yeah, I mean, it's just really nice.
Then a great flash again from Patman just to swing on the
super,
other side
super
of
good utility.
Sick double kill. Beautiful work. I mean, now you're back on an eco as KRX facing map point if they lose it.
Now they fight for...
Oh my god, Free!
Wow.
What?
He's down 8. He just pushes forward. Salvos be damned. Finds that. If he can get even more here, well, he won't. But that would have been incredible. He's already done wonders to get that opening kill. Global Esports, the last thing you want to do is try to hand over a thrifty.
Oh.
Patman, well, this is a familiar
Somebody help.
Isn't it?
Somebody help.
Pack Rubble again. The cheap forward, the cut back, the spot of the 1, and Young.
Oh, boy.
2.
Get out of there, Crystal. Why are you spraying in the middle of the open?
On the flank, he's going to be
Crystal, what are you doing?
He will be able to recover a different weapon instead of the operator. But all of a sudden, he's now going to clutch up.
Bruh.
I think one of the guns might be...
They got real fucking lazy with their discipline on this round.
Hits a belter.
That is a bad round to lose, man.
They knew it.
I need to see so much of this round back.
I know.
That is a bad round.
Trying to go for one of those guns.
I mean, that is insane.
Just ready and waiting.
And look, they've got Salvo on top as well as on his rendezvous. They know exactly what he's
nice shots,
to do.
but dude, what is Crystal doing? Just jiggle, bro. Ball back. Why is he just crouch spraying in the middle of the open? That's so bad.
Very well thought out by Global.
Really, really bad decision by Crystal.
I mean, again, I don't know if this is going to be their normal Lotus comp or if this is specifically an anti-KRX comp, but sure is giving KRX fits. Our number 1 team in Thrifties is indeed KRX. Fascinating. I thought it would for sure be PaperX. Like,
I like them moving the op over here. I think this is a good decision.
Given the form they've been in.
That's true.
Oh, Mako, you crazy guy.
Cut, however, able to be taken fast enough, so. Out the safety. Flash through. Presence confirmed, but Patman's still going to go scaling forward. They've got the trademark behind as long as Freeing is able to stay alive.
Patman on the flank, so they don't have the flash to get out of heaven this time.
Back to all hell, but just a crouch peek in from
It's kind of
Hyunmin.
falling
Will be
apart
able
for
to one, but now
GE.
it's overstepped.
I
Good
feel like
enough.
these last couple of
Find that
rounds,
kill.
the coordination has been really poor.
Young watching around the back to saturate. Tossed through, and Patman winning out for 2. Spring will be able to find one. Mako with the timing on Autumn, and now suddenly it's just freeing 5 HP. Blinded
Wow,
up, dead.
it works out. I mean,
Global Esports. They get the
sometimes
retake.
I
They
just
get
don't
themselves
understand
up
how
to
GE
that point.
wins rounds. And the answer is always just
Boy,
Patman just
I
killed
mean,
everybody,
this is
but
scrappy
like
as all
I
hell,
feel like
but
that
the
should
fact
not be
KRX
happening.
Can't hold that backside.
Really
what
feels like
happened
GE
over
should have
there.
lost that round.
I thought they had a pretty good read on this.
I mean, this is great, but then it's just a massive overstep.
This-
Hyunmin just overheating.
The Nova Pulse. And then
Oh
the
my
swing
God,
out
that
from Bane is
second
getting
one
denied.
is
Yeah,
crazy,
Hyunmin
bro.
did overheat. You're absolutely right, but the bigger thing is that you're again getting value out of the util. This time it's the Astra Nova Pulse to flush the player out back rubble, and then they're so ready for that swing out of door.
Well, how about an overtime? Let's see.
I mean,
let's see if
sounds about
KRX
right.
can deliver on that one. They've got a Nightfall. They've got Young Glass Cannon. Got Yuta-san spotted. Trailblazers will lead the way, and yep, Rendezvous has to be taken. See the change up on the angles just because of the salvos from previous.
Yeah, the Seekers gonna be a little bit.
Okay,
difficult
their
for
map
KRX.
control is kind of passive right now. They have to worry about
Yeah,
spawn.
I don't mind that at all.
I guess off the
Insta-seekers to
ult, yeah.
counter the ult. Really good,
Well,
actually.
TP it anywhere near me. This is gonna go ahead. And
Yeah,
latch
the
on to you.
Seekers
So
there
it's
is
a
really
good
nice,
countermeasure.
actually.
Trick's not allowed.
They do check back spawn anyway, but just some delaying action here, and this allows 2 players to slot in.
I mean, they're gonna try to go into B. Paranoia not connecting onto Crystal. He's got another salvo ready. Cross cut, reposition here from Autumn. And Javi watching the cross is able to find a kill. Freeing dead. Salvo onto Hyunmin. They get the catch once again. Now suddenly it's just 2 players left standing. As
Nice
Hyunmin has to
round.
Do it all. And the
Nice
red card's
round.
been laid out front.
All right.
13-11. Global Esports looking fantastic here on KRX's pick.
Other than the
Yeah,
first
this
like
was a
5
really
rounds,
nice
that
defender side
that
from
map was
them.
really nice by GE.
Again, this combo with all this util was a huge difference maker. Some sharp shooting, no doubt, from Global Esports. But this was a really smothering comp to go up against, and I think it caught KRX a little bit off guard, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're
was
talking about
nice.
it's a weird comp. When's the last time that you've really seen Astra being played on a map like Lotus? It does not happen very frequently, but you can tell that every single component here for Global Esports was
Let's
well
go.
thought
Yeah,
out.
I mean,
They had multiple
Bro,
combos,
like-
multiple setups to just deny value and deny.
I'm pretty sure
exposure.
Astra is the
Right,
highest
so
win
we
rate
hear plenty
agent on
about it.
Lotus
The
all
interview with
time.
Bella and Platoon.
Hi guys, it's Bella with Coach Platoon of Global Esports. Now, first map win against KRX secured. How content are you with the way that panned out?
Very happy. We started really slow, so I'm really proud of them for coming back into that game and really completely changing the half. The first half, it was looking really bad, but I'm proud of them for keeping the mental.
Yeah, that was a good comeback. And now we move on to the next map. Do you think the same thing's gonna repeat? Do you think it will be the first 2-0 for Global Esports?
Honestly, they're very, very sharp, so anything can happen. As long as we play our game, we have a chance.
Somebody get my boy some water, bro.
Thank you for
I swear, Platoon is always, he's just hoarse every single interview. But yeah, so what I was saying, Astra, number 1 win rate agent on Lotus.
Oh, yeah, his voice is struggling. You should have heard him in the booth. He was screaming his head off after every round. No wonder he's having to clear his throat there.
And there
Jesus.
were many rounds to go through. It looked
It was
really
nice.
dominant for KRX in the beginning here. So he's right. They started slow. They turned things around here. This is a really good start to a team that has never beaten KRX so far.
I think this is so perfect. It's such a nice advantage to skip those play-ins for some teams, and I think Global are certainly one of those teams. They love that prep. They love the opportunity to get tricky. They did exactly that.
Yeah,
They
I
brought
agree.
out the
I think
weirdest
G
comp
making
think of, and they
having
made
the
it
ability to
work
prep
so
for
nicely.
DRX
I
or
think
KRX
they definitely got caught off
gives
guard
them
by
the
what G
advantage
were
in this
bringing here.
matchup.
And I think they did. Platoon hit the nail on the head where they did amazing to settle themselves into the game.
Yeah, I mean, that is GE's first map win over KRX, DRX in VCT Pacific.
Is it a sustainable
And it was
comp?
hard work
Yeah,
on all,
it is.
all 24 rounds. We've already seen them play this kind of style on.
Like I said, I think I would kind of prefer the chamber for Autumn instead of the veto, but the veto is good against the Rays. It's actually really good against the Rays and the Fade, so I don't mind it. Holy shit. Is this real? They won first kills 2-1.
On the entry of the Waylay. Honestly, I thought
That's
GE were going to
nuts.
struggle a lot more with the attacking side, particularly the site entries. It's not the map control that's a problem. You know, you are playing double ENIT at the end of the day. It's quite flexible. You can limit the opportunities that the chamber is going to have.
But yeah, to answer your question, I think the comp is definitely sustainable.
When you're actually having to hit the site that things,
Like,
I think, get more difficult.
basically nobody else is going to be playing double initiator, so people are not going to be able to practice against it.
The attacking side, then they can obviously win a post plant. They've got plenty of util and things like that, but I was so impressed that they were able to kind of brawl their way through that attacking side and get a decent amount of rounds, and also their retakes were just so phenomenal. They had so many cheeky little combos.
It's so nice. It reminded me of their old Pearl a little bit as well, the Teo.
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to ask you about the veto as well. Are we a fan of this? Like, they played it in the past on other maps. Are you liking how it plays on this map?
Well, it's trying to go toe-to-toe with the chamber a little bit, right? Being able to TP. We've heard some players say that they don't like it as much. The TP is a little bit less intuitive. It's less fast. But I also think Autumn got really good value there. You see, like, the C's, I forgot the name of it, but the C's, the chokehold was getting value time and time again, slowing down Hyunmin.
But also, dude, the chamber teleport versus the veto teleport range is unhinged. Look how much bigger it is. It's crazy how far away you can play from this shit.
In fact, in the earlier rounds, it was kind of interesting here because it looked like KRX had the stronger shooters.
Yeah, they were definitely stronger at shooting.
It's so good. And just the ability to be able to go from, like, here, like, let's say you fight A, you can teleport here, you can have a second teleport,
I'm not sure if this is the
like,
right round that we're showing. Okay,
here,
there we go. We're getting
boom,
to it, but it's all about, like,
insta-rotate to C, basically.
Dashes across. Now there's two angles the chamber
The veto
has to
is
watch.
really
He can't
nice on
hit
this
that
map.
shot. Then they hit into his side. It's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, KRX, though, credit to them, were able to complete a retake here on this side of the map. Bane is able to deny the plant, and at the end of the day, 5-0 start for KRX is what they were looking for. This was a sick util combo. This reminded me of Pearl, like you were saying. GE has been very good at using the Teo and finding value out of some of those combos with it, where a lot of teams aren't even playing it anymore.
Yeah, then they get the value from the double initiator to get the right people in the right positions. Yudatan is here, and he manages to clean up 4. And then we also have this beautiful little retake combo. It's so powerful. You can see how well the
I will say, I have to give Crystal some credit because I forced him to learn Tejo last year. Like, he did not want to learn Tejo. I forced him to learn Tejo last year, and his utility was fucking terrible. It was terrible. So his utility has gotten so much better since last year.
He played well.
It's Yudatan, guys. It's Yudatan.
Like his timing.
Korean teams. He's always good. He has. I feel like he
his
has
timing on utility was so bad last year with Teo, but it looks nice now. Like he's obviously put in the work and gotten much better at the agent.
With 30 other Korean players, and he's still trying to prove that he's the very best to do it, and he's taking that fight to KRX.
Yeah, I also think he has a big role to play, to be honest, on the Waylay. In a comp like this, I could see you having an absolute stinker, even in a win, to be honest. You have to solo entry a lot of the time. You'll have to double dash.
My opinion on Jing's Waylay Neon. I didn't really get to watch too much of the PaperX non-ship game. I watched a little bit of it as I was just waking up, but
I could see him not playing well, but you could see
I
from those
didn't
highlights, he's able to double dash
see enough to have an opinion.
Freeing, he's able to find a lot of value.
I deserve all the credits? I mean, no. I don't deserve all the credits. But I'm glad that I forced him to learn it, because he can't get away with just playing 2 agents for his entire career.
So I think were you surprised by the turnaround in the second half? It sounded like you are surprised, right? We didn't expect the attack round to be as strong.
Yeah.
All right, Ascent.
You know, I think for sure I was a little bit surprised by how well they recovered in that first half. I think their retakes are always going to be good, but ultimately that was a map that I felt was going to go KRX's way, given the history that we've seen and the strength of KRX on that map. So now
I'll be back in 1 minute.
For KRX moving through this series, and especially on Ascent, GE have been good here. They showed it at week 2. They played it twice, but won it twice. They looked very, very comfortable and confident with that Jet Yoru. So now the big question is, how are KRX going to recover themselves in this series?
Yeah, I also think it's great for GE to get a win with that comp on that map. It's a bit of a sore spot in the map pool. That could even just be a one and done comp that they don't even necessarily need to go back to. They could have other ideas on Lotus going forward. We'll see what we're going to get for GE though. This is their map pick. We saw it over in the group stage. They looked phenomenal on Ascent. I really like the Yoru play from Autumn on this map. They looked very well drilled. They are playing, you know, the double dualies there with a pretty standard comp from the old meta comp outside of that. So yeah, I think that they're going to be pretty comfortable with that approach, and I wouldn't be surprised if they don't change anything. Yeah,
you see this for KRX, picked 1 time, banned 5 times. It's something that they've been avoiding. Their attacker side in particular, which is where they'll be starting, has been poor. They were playing this Jet Phoenix, so that attacker side needs to be strong. You need to get the orbs rolling.
Yeah, I mean, this was picked into them by Sharper, and Sharper against the defense had a lot of problems with that Sage comp. Freeing's debut on the Jet there, he had a really, really good time with it. Honestly, it looked like they were going to win that game of Ascent, but as you said, attack was not great for them, and now, you know, I'm a little bit worried that they picked attack into GE.
Yeah. Either way, I think we're expecting double dualies, as you were calling them. But I am curious what Termi is going to be thinking. You know, they have never, this team has never
Don't
won
I think
against
KRX
KRX or formerly DRX
is agent-centered? If they play some agents extremely well and they fumble on new stuff.
You were on that team.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
today, if this happens, this is a good sign for global esports moving forward.
they're pretty
playoffs,
flexible,
very
but they
promising future for
definitely
them. Let's see what Termi
have
has
some
to say.
players that are not that flexible.
Hi guys, it's Bella standing on with KRX's coach Termi. Well, Lotus slipped away, but now we move on to Ascent, right? And we know that they're very good on that defense. What do you have in store for us to make sure that you take a win this time? 호미 감독님 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 로터스를 아쉽게 내주긴 했지만 어센트가 기다리고 있습니다. 수비를 워낙 잘하는 지잖아요. 좀 어떻게, 얼마나 준비를 해오셨는지 들어볼 수 있을까요?
우선 G 경기를 분석하면서는 수비 승률이 공격보다 훨씬 높더라고요. 그래서 어떻게 수비를 하는지 연밀히 좀 살펴봤었고 저희가 준비한 거는 분명히 있지만 뭐 1맵은 좀 아쉽게 패배를 했던 것 같고 뭐 2, 3맵 때는 어떤 결과가 나올지 모르겠지만 저희가 준비한 대로 잘 하면 이겨낼 수 있다고 생각하고 있습니다.
Well, I mean, we already assessed GE, and we could tell that the numbers were on their were favoring with their defenses. But you know, we have what the prep work is needed to make sure that we take the second map and the third map home. So we'll just have to find out on the server. All right, thank you, Coach Termi. 감사합니다, 감독님.
You know, in match 1, we heard from RB earlier saying that they were accidentally scrimming Paper X a lot. Do you think that happened with these two?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I think Termi clearly feels like they have an answer. They elected to start attack for a reason, and he feels like he clearly has a read on this defense from Global Esports. They're not changing anything from when we saw it last for them. Their defender sides were very, very strong for GE. I think it was 9 rounds and 7
Will Shanghai Champions be the greatest event until today? I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, I think Autumn is the key player on the Yoru. In saying that, it's been a while since GE played this map, since the groups. They've had time to add more depth and change their approach if that's what they want to do, and the comp is flexible enough to do it.
I think it's going to be hard to top
you know what? I know
2023 champs.
Esports closes out 2-0 because we have a lot of recency bias.
We will
love
see
momentum on this. But, you know, KRX is also really good at regrouping themselves, recollecting themselves to bring it to a full series. So I do think we could be going to map 3.
KRX come alive towards the end of the year and lost today would send them to that lower bracket and ultimately mean the qualification for champs gets so much harder now for a roster that has never missed out. They don't really have the champs points. They need a good run. They need a deep finish here. So they need to turn this series around right now, or things become a lot harder.
Yeah, and I think for GE, I mean, they just had a slow start off of what we saw in the group stage, then the break over the play-ins in that first map, but they were still able to recover things. They're able to kind of remedy a sore spot in their map pool. KRX tried to pick Lotus as a punish, and you steal that map.
I don't remember their Breeze
That's
comp.
going to be great momentum for GE. Now you're into your own comfort. You're playing a comp that you do well with. You're given your favored side.
Copenhagen was so long ago, I have no idea.
And as you said, they're
What do they
breaking
play?
a lot of records here, Morgan. They've been a team that has been able to now just beat KRX for the first time on a map ever. And it could be time to not only qualify for internationals, but break that loss streak and beat KRX for the first time here on a comfortable peak of ascent.
Yeah, they're looking
Seeing a lot of Vision Striker and DRX KRX fans out in the audience today. The stadium has been very full all throughout today for the first day of playoffs right now. But look, we got fans here for Global Esports. It's all Korea.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. I think a lot of people down here for Yudo-chan. For me, when we talk about that
Yudo-chan.
on this comp, so we have to see where that prep has gone to.
Well, we do have two casters. Some are biased, so they might say. His name is Kilios. You also got Paper Thin there. We're gonna toss over to you.
What is that? I don't know. What is that stripe? I mean, I'm.
That was such a weird toss.
I'm very biased. I'll just admit it.
I mean, I can't believe that I'm getting this insult. I bring her a snack to the studio today.
You're very
that
generous.
She has been craving. You can't get it here unless you import it yourself or you go to the military base. And she does me like this.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's
frankly nothing.
It's typical.
Victoria will get nothing else from me the whole rest of this year. No more. So, anyway, we're having a little bit of a delay down on stage, as you guys can probably tell. That's why we're coming back over to us on camera. Normally, we're off camera at this point, but here we are. So, hopefully, everything will be good, and we can get into the game here pretty quickly. But this is already a very surprising turn of events here. I don't think that in this era, this iteration of Global Esports, it's not too shocking to see them be able to take the map and now be favored to take the series over KRX, but the fashion in which it happened, quite surprising.
Yeah, I mean, the runbacks that they were able to make, I mean, being down 5-0, very surprising that.
Do I think that Frost overcooked Full Sense?
On that map,
I mean, I have no idea.
Really impressive.
I have no idea what happened with Full Sense, but
that first half.
they seem like a team
barely scraped by with
that
victory in your own anti-bonus in the
probably
second half.
wasn't capable of playing a complicated, fundamentals-focused style of Valorant. So, I don't really think that.
You see that start on that map. It's like, okay, here we go again. It's just a team that hasn't played on the stage in a little while. It's going to take them a bit.
I don't really think that Frost style
who started finding the footing on that second map
matches up that well with that team.
They're fine. They'll just take it. So that was I mean, incredibly good for them. And I think that now you get ready
I have no idea.
KRX is opted to go for the attacker side of it as well to start things off. I'm very curious to see how this looks. This has to be this has to be a very good game plan for KRX to justify this, because you think back to when they played it the last time. They had that 10-2 half starting from the defender side, and then they kind of choked it all away. So needing to avoid that occurring again, needing to have a strong attacker's half. We'll take a look into this one and see if KRX can make this a 3-mapper or if Global Esports will get one step closer to their first ever Champions appearance.
And
all right.
To make matters potentially even worse here for KRX, based on what we've seen previously into
We got a lot of comfort.
What we're going to
So,
be seeing here today is,
in my opinion,
Global Esports has been really good on Ascent in stage 2.
I really don't like Hyunmin on Phoenix.
One of those is over a Nongshim team that
I think this is a horrible agent for him to play.
RB on the Jet, so maybe not the full strength of Nongshim, but still.
Oh, look at this trap setup.
So I think GE is going to win this.
Before getting taken down, and now Yudo-chan played in. Comes away with 2, looks for the third, and gets the fade away.
Yudo-chan.
Just trying to chase him down. And now the other players on the arrival.
I feel like taking Jet out of Hyunmin's hands, taking the like movement entry agent out of Hyunmin's hands is just a huge mistake. I really don't understand why DRX is doing this.
Yeah. And there's the turret. So all the information they could possibly need.
Like this guy is your best player.
It's going to be one hell of an effort from Mako.
You should be putting him on
make a go of this in the clutch.
the highest skill cap agent that you have, if possible.
Nano still situated here on the site. Now going to be popped. Doesn't shut the door. Check over to the side. Spot on the one. Gets the headshot onto Crystal. It's one of the full HP players.
Play together.
Newton's low.
Oh.
Now both going to be tagged up, but Mako as well, taking quite a bit of damage.
They're both low. This is scary.
Mako not biting on this. Now starting to assess it. But
Yeah, good job, Yudo.
It's another 4K for him, this time in the
Good
pistol.
job, Yudo-chan.
Global Esports. Well, they find the opening round they're looking for here on this defender side.
Oh, man, Yudo just locked in today. I mean, what can you do when you run into that trap and he's just tucked around
The
that
Korean
corner.
Slayer is
Never
alive and
check
well.
it. Well, you're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose a lot of players. It was 2 4Ks on that Lotus for Yudo, and now there's another third in the series. Is crazy good. He only had 1 3K.
He's just looking like a cold-blooded killer. Not even a reaction off the back of that one.
He is the homing missile for a reason. Just once he's locked on,
cover going out.
Not letting go.
Autumn. Shot over. Hyunmin tagged to 12. And that one gets sent over the top of the shoulder. He's got the exit. Gets on it. Gotten quite a bit of damage taken.
I think GE will beat Viral.
So he'll be at 28 with the regen armor. But now you got Patman maybe able to just chase forward. If he just moves over to stairs, he'd have great line of sight with that Bulldog to just wreak some havoc.
It doesn't seem like he's got the read on the timing, though.
He's wary, but, I mean, Global Esports still positioning players the way that they need to. They've got that gate crash for a third to join in. Drone now. Try to check things out. As Hyunmin just going to be grabbing up that orb, try to get close to that run it back. Oh, it's the headshot. The up and over. Javi able to deny that. Oh, now on the arrival. And Crystal, well, might just be his turn. Oh, runs out of bullets. Maka will find a second. Makes it a little bit more costly, but ultimately not too bad here for Global Esports as they start off 2-0.
All right.
Yeah, I think mostly pretty good here, just holding the line.
Still no Phoenix ult for Hyunmin.
There for Crystal. Just the Mako TP, and I think maybe the only other thing you could look for is Patman to find that aggression a little bit earlier to try to take some space in mid, but outside of that, very happy with that round as Global Esports. Let's see what they've got in store for us. I mean, it's just been very aggressive on certain parts of the map. You know, one main or another, they're taking fights, and here they go again.
Oh. TP to the corner, just a quick exit. That's going to be 2
Good
players.
discipline.
Drone goes up and over the top, jump spot as
Good
well.
scout from Autumn.
Scaled forward a cat.
Need to be aware of this cat position.
Floor, though. Hyunmin just getting tucked in for the moment.
Is Ascent still defense-sided? Yeah, it is.
Need to see some good util in tree. It's gonna back off some of the GE players, give them a little bit of breathing room over there, at least sell a good fake. Patman, oh, the headshot.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Ooh.
Hyunmin able to find that kill. He's 1 away now from the run it back.
That could have been the round if Patman wins that.
Pretty rough territory for KRX as Yudotan.
Hyunmin Jet freeing Chamber, would I prefer that? I mean, you could literally just switch the two of them. Freeing Phoenix, Hyunmin Jet. I just don't understand why Hyunmin is playing the Phoenix. I don't think it makes any sense.
And Javi to try to hold the line.
Just a bandit there for Crystal.
30 seconds left.
You can get some value out of that. That would be insane.
Cage triggered.
Cage pop to the one side.
I mean, they're going into the bunkered setup. Crystal doesn't have a gun, though. Oh, he gets scanned, too?
Crystal had shot before.
Hello?
In, and okay, Bane able to keep him protected, and there's going to be the cleanup. Now just Autumn.
That went way worse for GE than I thought it was going to.
Obviously would fall to a single shot. And he's going to be tripped off at alley. KRX looking
Can he
good.
kill anybody if he hits them? He can kill Mako.
Over the line.
Yeah, this should be.
Kill Hyunmin. Yeah, he can kill 3 of them. He'll definitely try and get some damage here.
Very clean at that.
Just waiting. Looking for those those exits.
Not ready yet. Mako now getting the smoke. That'll be the go button to try to walk out of here. So, skirting past it, utilizing that clone, but won't quite be able to get the catch.
Why does he place the... Just throw the clone? Hello?
The spike, and KRX will get
Why do players do that?
Yeah,
you can just
really
throw
nice
the clone. You don't have to
KRX.
place it
I
on the
like
ground
the
first.
control that they're taking. I like the fight that Hyunmin takes over in
I
Tree
guess
here.
it's because you... Oh, I mean, I guess it's because you can take out your gun and then activate it. So your gun is just out insta.
And then Hyunmin again pushing more space.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be the
Great
reason.
job. So, you know, KRX did opt to pick this attacker side, so this is something that they've clearly been working on. See if they can.
Vice on
find
Ascent,
some
how's
more
that?
value.
I mean, Vice is
I
good.
like what I saw in that round. That was a lot better than what we saw previously.
Vice
from
is
them.
good on Ascent.
You know, last time on this map, oh god.
Okay, it's a little bit less damage than I would have thought, but that's a hell of a lot more on top.
Nice shock dart.
Perfect shock dart.
Vice and Chamber are the two highest win rate agents. Sentinel agents on Ascent.
6 health remaining on the Cypher. All the more pressure now on the remaining players.
Look at the response, though, from GE.
Well, the swing in, the overwhelm from one.
Dude, Crystal.
Two-pronged attack, getting ready to come in from Cat. There's a finisher on the one. Pat been able to find a second as Mako will also get dropped.
Oh.
70 health. In the meanwhile, because of the snapback from Hyunmin.
Okay.
A rough position, but also one where he maybe could have found an
Do
elimination, but he does not.
they know about both? I don't think they know about both. They only know about...
To try to delay.
And they don't know where Autumn went. They were looking for him.
Yeah.
No idea that this is going to be a double approach.
They don't know it's doubled.
Just was sent.
Yemen has 2 flashes, though. I think this is going to be hard for GE to win.
Cover going out. Smoke to the one side. Flash sent through. Curveball out, though. And, well, Bane, he will be
For
able to
one,
find one.
haven't... Damn, nice shot.
Dialed in for a very clean headshot. We'll tie it 2-2.
Yeah, beautiful there. Love those flashes from Hyunmin.
Did Crystal just get caught rotating? Why was he just standing in the open?
Final kill. This is just scrappy as all hell. Javi is trying to isolate those fights, but
What's up, Kazi? How are you?
too many players. I think maybe a little bit
Some of
more
Genji's
than
league.
bargain for here in this mid crunch.
That's funny.
Patman doing his darndest.
Genji's about to go 0-2 in playoffs and get eliminated.
Huge. That's so fast from Hyunmin, too.
Well, now looking to avoid a thrifty as KRX.
Yeah. But this is, I already really like KRX's game plan a lot better here on this attacker side than when they played Sharper. They were so execute dependent. Now they're map control dependent, which is exactly what you want to see.
Freeing. Pushed onto a pretty decent angle, but not quite going to be able to have that shot. He stays alive. They get a shock dart at him as
Okay,
well.
they know about the outlaw in middle.
And look at them again. They're fanning out. They're doing some diligence.
Just a full B stack.
Looking for those gaps, looking for those openings. Meanwhile, GE is going to roll the dice on one side of the map. And
it's a pretty big gap.
You've invested your mental health into this run? I mean, that's bold. It's a bold way to go crazy.
They want to re-clear towards tree, and that's going to give up, I think, enough space for them to eventually end on A.
Exactly. And now that you see the Yoru there, too. Oh.
Young.
I think there's a bit of
Walking?
Finds the first, gets the second. And now they're going to pivot
Okay,
back
didn't love the round.
Well,
they're not going to expect 5 people here for sure, but I don't think GE is going to win any of these duels.
Maybe Yuta-san could go absolutely crazy with the bandit, but Bane was
Yeah, they got one.
down.
After all that, they only get 1 kill.
And
It's funny.
KRX in the lead.
Well, this is really nice stuff from Young. Again, he's had some big rounds since he's come back.
Yuta brings out the
switched on to
operator.
Cypher in particular. I really like his Cypher play. Seems really comfy. Nice shot there with the Outlaw. Yeah, Bane just giving his life for the cause there.
A little annoyed at that way that he died there at the end. Okay. Cash afforded, though. Yuta-san now with the operator.
And the Blade Storm.
You gonna walk through this? No way, right?
Does he consider the timing? Just go for the peek.
No way he walks through this.
For now, it's just gonna stay tucked. Gunman looking for this kill, and maybe quite registering where that had been chucked in from.
That was weird. He's not ready for that position, even though he just saw him in the drone. Okay, good pick. Nice little Yoru Jet combo in middle.
And it looks like GE should be tying this back up. An absolute disaster from here to have this round slip from their grasp.
Yeah, I like these little answers that they're putting into play, though. Putting that Yoru a little bit further ahead into the short A cubby, and then having that operator to watch top mid has solved some of the issues they've been having. Let's see if they can convert on this now. Going B looks unpleasant, to say the least, with nanos and alarm bots and turrets.
I mean, they have no duelists. How do they get out on B?
I mean, you've got one shock. The shock for delay value would be monstrous, but I mean, they're just going to try to go running through this, and that makes for a pretty easy kill for Crystal, even if you can't see Young. Spot out now. Mako barely able to win that fight. TP's across. Paranoia sent. Drops down into the site. Can get this planted.
10 seconds left.
Just take the 4v2. No need to use the lockdown. No need to use the lockdown.
You wouldn't expect so.
I don't know that B is fully cleared out. I also don't know that there's not a flank, so
this is. I don't like this from GE.
Spot out. Bane's able to find one. Now he's got to try to find them all, but it's going to be Javi with the two.
Oh, they had enough people. Bane being bogged down by calling for so long, he forgot how good of a player he is when he can focus more on his own game. Yeah, he's definitely a very solid guy, solid support player. Like, he's got a good mix of clutch and decent utility and trading. Great shot.
That is a beauty. And then Crystal there knows they're going to be trying to make something happen. Has a little bit of help from his own util. They all pop into the smoke together and only lose one more. So taking a look at Crystal's setup, pretty similar, but the other nano's a little bit further back towards the switch. Shock dart there. Freeing into the blades.
They're just going to try and pop here with the Sobalt? It looks like it.
Very much slowed things down.
Definitely looks like it.
And Molly's been committed here. Looking for that up and over. Freeing the knives, not quite connecting. Swinging the corner. Gets a fadeaway headshot for the reset, but won't be able to find Javi. Just gets a little bit of damage in. Meanwhile, Yunaton now on the arrival. Knives of his own. Able to take down Mako. Bane with the Hunter's Fury. Cleans up Javi. Drops back into the site, the Vandal in hand, spots on the shoulder, and Patman, he's able to find Young.
Why was the Sobalt so late there from Bane?
Recovered. And Autumn gets a free exit over towards Market.
Genji versus Nongshim, my prediction. I mean, Nongshim, I think.
The wall bang in.
I think Nongshim will win.
Now. And they know if they hear the plant start to go through, which the spike is still dropped in the corner. I mean, this has to be recovered. Oh.
What?
Oh my God. Okay.
Whoa.
Nearly botched it like that dart.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The nerves are hitting. Oh my God, the timings in this round are ridiculous.
Sending out some shots. Just keep your eyes on me. Keep looking this way. As,
what?
Down. Swap of the weaponry. The reface board, Bane wins it out, though, barely.
What a silly round that was, bro.
With a round.
I mean, 4 is already really nice here.
Surround yourselves with haters. I mean, I'm just trying to be honest.
Nice adjustments. This one, though, just comes down to some individual
I just
play.
don't, I'm not a...
That right there is a crucial kill.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a believer in the Ashe Athena.
Look, I was
Champions run.
Not trying to point out too much of it.
Ashe, Neon, Athena, IGL. I don't know.
I think off the hook. Like, that's just an unfortunate timing.
I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're champs quality.
Good God.
Yeah, this is awful for GE, though, in terms of the economy and the alts and everything. I mean, it's all just kind of snowballing out of control.
Swarm grenade out.
They're going to have to figure this out pretty quick. Maybe they can get a Thrifty. That's one of the things that helped them end KRX's streak on Lotus.
You've got this stack here inside of B main again. And okay, well, run it back will be committed to just go ahead and scout this out. Meanwhile, Hunter's Fury, but there it is. They're just trying to play Crystal in. Tuck to the
They didn't
corner.
kill him.
Molly will get some healing through onto Gunman.
Thought they were gonna
Now
kill
you
the
have
Phoenix
Depth as
there.
well.
Oh.
One of the remaining players. Seeing Patman on that approach.
It was a decent try from GE, but now they've spent a Sova ult.
Good luck, Yuta.
Now they've spent a Sova ult into a round
Yeah, there was no hope.
I mean,
where they
it's
have
so
very low
stacked
chance to win
against you.
anyway.
There's no other way other than to try to close the gap on one. Well, when you send a right click through that smoke and you hear 4 guns on the other side just trying to fish you out of it, you know that you're in for a bad time.
Oh, God. I mean, you're just trying to take one down with you is what you're hoping for. This is a great response again. KRX able to hang on against a coordinated set play from Global Esports, even with that Hunter's Fury. Could not get it to
Okay,
go.
this is a really important round for
This
GE.
one has to go for Global Esports.
They're gonna go for the Odin spam play with the operator
Was that the first one?
holding
No,
top
I'm just
middle.
saying he had just used it. Now
Be a
it's-
fast A hit in
I see
response.
what you mean.
GE has to play.
Well,
Well, I mean,
Quite a bit of damage.
trying to use the cursed tech against them.
it's good chip damage. The Odin on Cat is so strong, bro.
Delays the healing. Meanwhile, Young. Oh,
Yudo, you psycho,
and
bro.
Yudo trying to be cheeky with it. But
What?
Young able to get the readjustment. Just his 3rd kill. Meanwhile, freeing.
Oh no, it's a
Putting up
disaster
over
for
the top.
GE.
Paranoia onto Crystal and Patman.
Wait, is Patman gonna do it again?
Up too, but he's dead. Avoiding TB
Is
out.
Patman gonna do it
Mongo,
again?
He's ulted out.
What?
He was detained.
He was just out in the open in Maine. Why did he go there? I
Huh?
don't know. Cleans up Young.
Huh?
Now it's just Bane. There's no
Huh?
time.
What just happened?
I don't know.
What was that round? Actually, Clown Fiesta. What is this round, bro?
For a second, I thought KRX had this for sure. And Patman's like, hold on.
Wait, show me the Mako teleport again.
I don't know. I don't know what Mako's doing there.
Did he just frantically click as fast as he
I mean, he was just panicking. What was that? I mean, your guess is as good as mine, man.
I don't have
Go for another spam play. Okay.
Speculation. Oh, nice flash. Right at the feet there. Hard to turn that. So at least opening up this orb for Hyunmin. Okay. I mean, better Phoenix macro today. Better overall Phoenix play from Hyunmin, I'd say. He's had some nice flashes. He's going to get potentially another run it back. The orb's still there, and Young's guarding it. So come on
I'm a
over.
little worried. Crystal sitting here with a judge with no support.
Can hit B. But that's also Global Esports having a decent read.
Crystal with a judge. I don't know if I
Odin's
trust it.
trying to get there in time and probably will.
Yeah.
Crystal, what are you doing, bro?
Self-damage here, but now the
Crystal, what are you doing, bro? No way. I mean, it's kind of a crazy play, but it
And
works.
the door is being slammed shut here in KRX's face. Just a dry swing in from Mako.
It buys them so much time because they're worried. I mean,
Another 4K.
it's gonna work out well.
As Patman around the back, able to go ahead and just seal the deal on this.
What?
Patman watches
You read it.
Marco.
Bro, what is happening? Oh my god.
Absolutely dominates.
Yo, GE is on drugs. What are they doing? What is Javi doing?
unbelievable stuff from
What the
Hyunmin.
fuck are they doing?
Oh, yum yum.
What are they
Delicious.
doing, bro?
Absolutely amazing.
What a play.
Oh my god, I thought Yudo had just outdone him here. I'm like, oh, this round should be done. But then
What is Javi doing, man?
he's kind of holding it a little too long.
I mean, that is just so
That is
damn fast.
Bananas.
I mean, that was
Up to
It was
6 now on the
nice
attack.
shots, but that was a shit ass round from GE. What the
Right there
fuck
again.
are they
He
doing, bro?
pops off, loses it, and then gets 4 charges.
Yeah.
It's twice now.
And they're down to an ego after that. I mean,
Listen, one more
they
round
just
to play
straight
on
up
the half.
trolled the
He's
map with
gonna have
that
another
round.
one.
Crazy.
Unless they just kill him off the rip.
They straight up just trolled the map away with that round.
Up and over, there's the ping reveal on to Autumn, and he cannot escape. Gunman gets the kill into Utaton, just pass the spike over. Let him get the... I mean, yeah.
What are they doing, bro?
Why not? You can plant it, Bane. You get a Hunter's Fury off that. Pring will find Patman Young. Here's the last player. Javi's got a pretty good idea of where he's tucked, but he cannot flush him out of there, so it's going to be a flawless
All they had to do
KRX.
was for Javi to just spot. Why is he spamming? Just spot from here. Yudo can tuck. Patman can chill.
This attacker side went and really a great
I
job,
mean, Jesus.
using limited time off here as KRX to
That was
work on
just
a lot of things.
straight
Better
up
macro,
disrespectfully
better
bad
Phoenix stuff, all the little
discipline.
things that you're hoping for, and you know, like you think with Yunmin, like kind of a rough outing for him on the Phoenix last time. This is so much better. This is, I mean, yes, it helps that he's like cycling through ults like crazy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's
They
the
see-
pistol round
Have they
again.
learned? Curveball through, clone, set, and there you go. You get the ping reveal. And Hyunmin, he's like, well, I'm comfortable with that amount of space, so I think I can just go ahead and grab this. So now he has the run
Right.
back ready to go.
Phoenix ult, here it is.
He's going to send it. Spot to one. Autumn dead. He's looking for a
Autumn
little
just
bit more.
lets him
Moves out of the ulti.
shoot
Crystal
him.
the reface into main. Able to find Mako.
Okay,
He's
nice
down to the
refight from
Bobby going to the
GE.
fray.
That was
Hyunmin
good.
down, and suddenly is a 2v3. Spike able to be
Okay,
collected,
Yang
but
can win
look
the
at
round.
intercept from Pac-Man.
Nope, never
Trip was
mind.
there, and now it is down to Young to try to just hound down all 3 remaining players.
Okay,
Finds
GE.
the first.
Okay,
Well,
GE.
that's gonna help a lot.
3v1, surely.
8 seconds remaining in this round.
Surely
Build
you
it
can
both
come
and
up
grab
with a
the
plan
spike
to win
and get
this
the
round.
plant, And both objectives seem pretty tough.
Surely you can come
Look
up
out,
with a
I
plan
mean,
to
he's
win
out front of
this
this one,
round.
and for a
There you
second of a
go.
Maybe he could be able to isolate it, but Yutatan just a little bit faster on that draw. So Global Esports,
I mean, should have been 7-5, 8-4 GE.
but trailing by 2. Now shift over
But
to the attack.
Yeah, we'll see if their attacker
yeah, I mean,
side can match.
we'll have to
they were
see if
able
they can
kind
play
of
attack.
Flip the script on Lotus for how the map normally plays in terms of, you know, defender side versus attacker side sort of balance. This one, we'll see, but God, I mean, just some wild rounds there. Absolutely just bizarre ones too. Especially for
Yeah.
two teams who are generally known for like having great fundamentals, great protocols, all those things. This got rather scrappy, which ended up falling into KRX's favor. And this guy right here, big bounce back on the Phoenix.
Well, now needing to have, you know, as much success, maybe even more as they shift over to this defender side. Because it is double duels on both ends. So maybe that tips it a little bit more towards being able to get some success from the attacker's half.
Platoon is
I could
nervous.
see that being the case.
I think if KRX can find this pistol, though, maintain a lead in that
That's what
regard,
you got.
they're going to be in a pretty good spot to extend this over to Abyss, which...
Whoa,
I'm
nice
really
sign.
hoping, regardless of who takes the series, I'm really hoping to see that Abyss, because I want to see what both teams look like in their current iterations on that map.
For sure. And you know, if we're talking about Abyss quick, I mean, obviously, KRX kind of good at that map.
Historically, yeah.
Pretty amazing. I mean, they haven't lost on it in a really long time. They didn't lose on it at Champions. I don't think they lost on it in Kickoff. Kind of good at it. But, I mean, GE showed, at least in Kickoff as well, that they were willing to try it. So, maybe there's some good stuff in store for us on the map here. I'm shocked it wasn't a KRX's map pick.
Autumn tagged.
Gunman, I think, got just a scrape of damage.
Okay, GE's gonna get into B for free. We'll take that.
Shock dart's going to be chucked in towards Alley, freeing, fully blinded up, and there's a reveal on the one. Dashes into the wall, turns back though, and is still able to win the fight here versus Unicorn, but Autumn swinging the corner.
Somebody kill this guy.
Away with that kill, Javi finds
Okay,
Autumn,
good
now suddenly it's
pistol.
just Mako with a classic.
Good pistol. Everybody's low.
Certainly still gets some
They need to
damage
fight him
in,
together.
but the
He
weapon
can one-shot
upgrade, all
every
of
single
it.
person on the team.
On
Oh,
one tap
they're
to this.
not playing together.
Paranoia not connecting onto either. Stacked up on the angle. Scale forward.
Okay.
Yep, will be able to split his attention. KRX to give over another pistol. Global Esports 1 away from tying this up.
Good pistol.
But
Two pistols for
is
GE.
winning both pistols a curse in this series?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I mean, just again, good trading, good coordination here. That's the biggest thing for Global Esports, and that's when they're at their best. That's since the beginning of kickoff this year when I've been impressed.
A
with
big
this team
pistol for GE.
like, man, they team fight so well. Like everybody knows what they're doing in these
Okay,
moments.
double Bulldog, double
Everybody's covering
Marshall.
each other really
Oh,
nicely.
there's a
This-
Guardian.
Two Marshals, they heard you.
Heavy
Double
stack.
Marshall.
I mean,
Interesting.
It's bold to just dive in there, go for the orb, gets the grab
Double
on it.
Marshall
now, I
on
mean, it's
attack.
gagged up at the start. Down to 47, but double Marshall.
I don't
Interesting
hate
setup
it.
here.
I mean, the hip fire is so good that
They've been
I guess
listening to us.
it's totally fine.
Guns
You get
busted.
two.
Oh,
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Okay, they're still in a pretty good spot.
Whoa!
3v2.
Whoa!
They should win this.
Javi looking
Really has
like
a
me
classic.
out there, dude. What the fuck was that?
Young! How has he done that?
Wow.
Where did that come from?
What is happening?
Spring to try to keep him covered. The cloud burst!
Jesus,
And oh
dude.
my good God!
Show me Yong's POV, man. How did he hit these two back-to-back shots?
Huh?
He like
You
insta-killed
just
two
can't give 'em
people.
a chance like
It was
that.
so fast.
These whiffs in short A are absolutely going to haunt you.
It's, oh God, I feel so
Nah,
bad. It's
dude.
Again, it feels like a sunset moment.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh my God!
wow.
Filthy. That is filth. Yeah.
Yo.
Like you were going to be off to such a nice start here on this half.
Yo.
All of a sudden,
Losing
rug has been ripped out
anti-ecos
from beneath
is
you, and you're lying on your back, staring up at the
absolutely
ceiling going,
killer,
"How did that just
man.
happen? Where am I?"
That rug really held the room together.
Not anymore.
Dude.
I wanna see
GE has been actively trying to lose
like
this
he might
map.
on this map.
I want to see something that makes sense. That
Oh,
would,
no.
but like these rounds,
That's not allowed.
the way that they've gone is just
Yeah, these
inconceivable.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
these
I'm
ra-
just- look,
this
I'm
this
just here
map
for the
has
madness.
been
It's
a
I
disaster.
decided that trying to use my brain in some of these rounds is a mistake. Because God only knows what's going to happen.
Seriously, there's been some pretty low-level Valorant being played in this map.
15 and 8. Young there up to 11 and 9 now. Crazy good round. God, he just has some of these moments.
Oh, okay,
Beautiful.
great call. Multi-face in the mid, freeing overwhelmed, dead.
Okay, what is Freeing doing?
Attention is completely and utterly drawn. Gunman though, midway on the one. He's gonna go back in for a little bit more here.
Okay.
but Molly now to be situated. Young.
Hello.
He's able to just dance around the shots. Gets back out to safety. Meanwhile, looking to try to peel back some of the pressure. Young just quickly tucks back into B. Bane on the arrival. Patman tucked over at Lumber. And
Oh
this
my
time
God,
Bobby
it's
able to
so
find the shot through, and
individual.
Gunman gets himself a third. That fan was asking for an ace from him. He might just be delivering. He might just have to.
What is happening, bro?
Gets a spot here on a Patman, but the pivot with the spike is going back over to A.
Yo, these rounds are just ranked. I'm just watching a ranked game right now.
Too late. Javi was able to sneak away before they're ready. Now, there is that trip at the door.
There's like better coordination in Radiant games than what I'm watching right now.
Gunman having to backpedal. That buys him a little bit of space.
Yeah, he cleared it.
Clears the trip, and I mean, if you can leave Patman to try to guard this, you do have that Hunter's Fury. Curveball sent through, you know exactly which side. He's playing on, and Hyunmin! He's looking for it, and Young, okay, he will deny it. Sorry to the fan of the audience, you're not going to get the ace, at least not yet. Cheers. He doesn't have time. but they want to go ahead and just get another running back. Oh, good.
For sure.
9-6.
Insane. Absolutely insane. To make things worse, GE bought into that. They don't have any money. I mean, this is a great start. I love this cheeky turret. And somehow Freeing doesn't realize that for what it is, but then Yunman's taken over again. A great util entry.
Ooh, nice transfer.
Disgusting. But I'm really impressed with the way that Hyunmin this time, his protocols are much better.
Did they not have a smoke for the cross? Why was there no smoke there?
That keeps his team in it. Keeps him firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's going to be a Hero Guardian and then a bunch of Sheriffs here. Mixed bag, but critical thing to point out, of course, is going to be the Outlaw on the other side. As Molly goes up and over, Hyunmin not able to find too much here. Mako, he did send out a shot, so this position at wine is known.
Interesting decision. GE, they forced into that last round.
Something going. I mean, GE's already shown that they're willing to use the
to try and steal the momentum back after getting eco'd.
Got some kind of idea
Now their buy is pretty bad.
Opportunity. Oh. Oh.
Oof. Oof.
Nice.
Oh, he's got himself a third. Hell, maybe it's Freeing's chance now to get the ace.
They're better than KRX in this map. I mean, it seems like they have been playing mostly better from a macro standpoint, but I don't know.
Not going to allow for an ace. Not on his watch. Javi going to be rerouted. Mako.
They've been whiffing a lot.
30 seconds left.
Lets him know that he's completely boxed in and will be able to find the kill from range.
They've definitely been whiffing a lot.
Up for KRX.
Well, this is a great round from Freeing, and that's really all you really need to say about that. Absolutely destroys him in mid here, right as he's coming out of the TP there or whatever, into it. One of the two. Insane from Bane. Young was buying him so much time there. And this is a crazy important map. I mean, if G had been able to take this, then you look at the champs point situation, you knock KRX away, they're one of your big threats that's still left in this, man. You're going to be kicking yourselves.
Young shooting forward, there's the reveal, and it's going to be Bane playing in alongside him as Young turns back, finds Autumn on the exit.
I don't know. GE looks like shit right now. I don't know what happened, but they need to snap out of whatever mental state they're in right now because they're playing terribly. They were playing well all through Lotus. They played well. They played well at the start of this map when they came back, and then they threw around. Okay, happens. And then they threw the anti-eco. And
you get a multi-kill round.
They now look like they have no idea what they're doing.
What is it? Young into Hyunmin into Freeing into Bane.
Hey, hold them down. It's my turn. It's my turn to just beat the crap out of them. Playground bullying on display here.
Yeah, they need to. They need to reset real bad.
Denied by a spot onto the jet. That's all it takes. There you go, timeout again. I mean, it can't be stressed enough how important this match is for both teams. You know, KRX needs to be up there in the top 3, and then some other things kind of need to fall their way if they don't.
You know, Abyss will be tough. Yeah, I mean, Abyss is going to be interesting because KRX has always been good at the map. GE's Abyss was pretty good with the veto in kickoff.
It would greatly increase your chances of getting there in terms of where you're at in the points.
I think it's going to be.
Like
really close one. I mean, but obviously, if you're GE, you would definitely prefer not to go there. I think.
Definitely not. I mean, there's of course always a world for global esports to still be able to have a very good, sound strategy going into that map. But like he said, on paper, it just doesn't feel good going into Abyss versus a team that has just been so dominant across the history of that map. Since it was introduced in 2024, so. Now, we take a look at the buy, and it's half armors across the board. This time, though, Freeing. The Vandal doesn't go for the Outlaw. Blast cannon for Javi. Some ults to try to work with, but
Okay, they have the
if
Yoru
anything
ult.
gets invested here from Global Esports,
We've got the
has to resolve.
KJ ult.
Look at the economy too. I mean, you're going into the next round broke if this doesn't work.
They're going to Yoru ult through middle,
TP check actually
fake the
marking.
B split,
Gonna try to go
and
for
go A.
backside exit on this one.
What?
His presence known, but freeing, he's found two again now, a third! Ha! How's he gone and done that?
What
You can
just
see the
happened?
dismay on Hobby's face. It's freeing a double take. He's like, oh wait, that's my ace.
What just happened?
Gets away from him.
I thought it was just a dead turret.
Did nobody check the corner?
Don't beat yourself up too much, freeing. It's a job well done.
And another multi-kill round for somebody on like another 3 or 4K. Is that 5 rounds in a row someone's done it?
Yeah, the freeing say, I get another one, and I get another one.
30 seconds left.
Check under your seats, folks. We've got a surprise for you.
Well, the door is shut just to... Well, okay. I was gonna say, let me kick some sand in the face here. But Hobby, he's just gonna...
Show me, I mean, show me Freeing's POV. Like, how did he kill 4 people,
Needs to
bro?
hold on to the weapon.
Did he come through the door smoke? Did he just stand in the corner and... Like, I
6
missed it.
chances to close this one out.
Oh, I mean, it's hard to imagine that this isn't curtains, that we're not just going over to Abyss here.
I mean, they just bought in again, so...
Yep. Yeah, no, they're broke. I mean, they have no money.
Okay, great paranoia from
Yeah,
Mako.
max loss bonus, but oh my.
So you're gonna have probably some Guardians and Bulldogs.
Great
What is going
paranoia
on
from
with just,
Mako.
like crazy transfer 4Ks that we've been having? We had the what was it Moniette versus Kahlua.
Oh, dude, that
on
was
Sunset.
that
and
was
then
the most insane.
there's one that just happened.
GE needs to reset. I mean, but, bro, like...
That one, Moniette versus
What are we
Kahlua
doing
might
here?
be the craziest round I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That might be like the most impactful
like you go from thinking the
anti-eco
round's done
throw
to
I have
what?
seen in a long time.
Wow, with how fast it all took place. It's like the
Because
police
they went...
from his Inglourious Basterds.
They went from being in control of this map
Done.
to looking like they have no idea what they're doing.
You should run.
Well, Payne gonna be called asleep a little bit here. Is the lockdown gonna be called in? Freeing cannot escape. Global Esports in with a shout now. Not sure how much Mako and Young really want to try to pursue a 2v5.
Spike planted.
What is Javi doing? Why did Javi have his head in his hands there? What was he so pissed about?
To go and die as Mako at the very least. You're max buy. It's fine. That is just salt in the wound.
Can't be giving them over for free.
Standing.
Just a bit more damage to be suffered here.
How many guns do they lose
Door
here?
not shut. Young still with a decent chance to get some more value as locks on for one. Spotted the crystal.
Dude,
And
they lost
it's one
4
player surviving.
guns, man. Dude, I'm telling you,
Still
GE
immense amount of
looks
damage dealt here.
GE looks so tilted
Global Esports
right
will
now.
be able to get one
Like
back
the
in their
way
favor.
that they are playing and moving and taking these fights, they look
Great work.
like
Great
they are
punch by them.
so fucking tilted.
KRX just he kind of went for the knockout blow here. It didn't quite connect, didn't quite land. So go back to what's been working, and I think just a little bit more mid control with your jet.
Dude, they do not look. What the fuck is going on with their mental? Like their map up. They threw a couple of rounds. And they look
a classic.
They look
One
devastated.
target available in that position, but okay, you don't talk a straight bout. He's able to find 2. Great punish! His gunman. Rare whiffs. 3 spots on him. All the while, Bane, with that Hunter's Fury, was able to find Batman, so this ends up being a 2 for 2.
Bro, what is going on?
Do still yet favor Global Esports a bit, given Yudoton showing off that accuracy with the knives. Young going to be staying tucked here at Heaven. The door shut behind him, but Bane able to find one, but Javi comes away with 2 of his own. Suddenly now,
Hey, good
just
shots. Yudo, don't die
volley, but
spamming.
it's a
Okay,
clean
nice.
tap from Yudo. It's Global Esports. They get another 2nd round in a row.
Well, they're doing a good job recovering. This looked like, again, another aggressive trap play, but oh my god.
Yudo.
That is
Yudo.
I mean, you're seeing some incredible rounds mechanically from these players. They're getting an absolute treat in that regard, and I was going to say, I assume that Termi is...
Yudo's got some of the best jet knives in the world.
I think just default a little here is probably kind of the solution. You have a bunch of ults.
Cannot let this one get away from you.
No.
Okay, KRX. Their money is not great.
Built up after those couple kills that he was
They will be able to buy one more time after this.
We're going to be bringing the operator into the mix.
Yeah, I mean, I think this should just be kind of, you know, set
Or
freeing up.
mostly buy anyway.
Mako's, you know, roaming around the front of A or whatever, and then Hyunmin Tree, Cypher Sova B, something like that is generally, you know, the very classic default on Ascent, and what I would just prefer to see. I mean, I think it just kind of makes the most sense.
Yudo's the reason they win some ecos? Yeah, I mean,
going for these aggressive
Yudo's got incredible,
you're gonna be in a world of
like,
trouble.
Sheriff, Bandit,
KRX,
knife accuracy.
All they've got. Next buy would be rough. GE then hitting double digits. Only 2 more to go to push it into overtime. KRX is going to be looking to bring this to an end right here, right now. Oh. Well, wasn't able to find it.
Okay.
Kane was going to clear that dart.
He does not. Fury now called in. Hyunmin, he got tagged by that. Dancing around it, will avoid the follow-up pulses. Keeps himself alive. Mako just trying to delay the paranoia, going to be chucked in. That Molly there as well. Holds the door, and that's going to be the cancel call here for Global
Okay,
Esports.
they pulled 4 people to A. The pivot is nice if they go quickly.
That same corner,
Patman goes first, man. Dude, why is he taking first contact?
And Young is able to find Crystal. And that should just about do it. Now just Javi, left to his own devices, would need an ace clutch just to keep it going. Finds 2. Shuts the door. Drone over the top, quickly cleared out. Which is 25 seconds remaining. Isolating, splitting apart KRX from here is just so very difficult. It's exactly why you see Hyunmin tucking back.
I don't know, dude. Like, even this round, it's so poorly played by GE. Like, what the fuck are they doing?
Will get Hyunmin. I mean, a very good effort, honestly, from Javi there at the very end, but too much damage had been dealt. KRX.
Like, they get Patman here, right?
Close out their opponent's map pick, and
they get 4 players for KRX to come over here. They have 4 players coming here.
I mean, GE, no slouches on Abyss, but we'll see.
Obviously, GE doesn't know that there's 4 players over here, but they can assume there's at least 3 because they showed heavy pressure towards A. And then, for some reason, Patman is just walking up by himself before these guys have done anything.
Has a great map. Your double duelist here for
which makes no
KRX
sense.
Really shining,
like, once you've showed heavy A pressure and deposited somebody, these players need to be making the first move. Patman should never be taking first contact.
Role that they've got freeing on whatever agent needs the
It
operators
was
or the
really
snipers,
shit.
stick him on it and let him go to town.
But to answer your question about Yudasan, I think his background before Valorant was just like random games. Like, he played, you know, some Overwatch, he played some PUBG, Maple Story. Like, he just like played video games. He's not like a CS player or anything like that. He's just a gamer. He's just a gamer.
There was no way this was going to be a 2-0. That's just not how KRX rolls. At the very least, they're going to bring us to map 3 with some dignity. Now, to be fair, in the earlier round, it did look like GE had the upper hand in this map.
Yeah, there was some nice stuff there from GE, but ultimately for me, the story is how KRX have managed to quickly rework this map, make it look so much better. Yes, they're against a different comp, which helps, but I think they looked way more drilled here. For GE, you know, we spoke about how well they can use this prep time. We saw that coming to play on Lotus, but I really don't think we saw it here. It felt a little bit flat, and it felt like what we'd seen from them before, which isn't really their forte. So I don't think they mixed enough up here to really throw KRX off.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised at GE, to be honest. They didn't look as well drilled on this map as they did during the group stage. Maybe it's been a little bit too long since they've kind of played an official on it.
You'd have figured he got really good in Overwatch specifically before Valorant. Yeah, no, he's just a gamer.
First kills there for freeing. I felt like compared to
I don't think he ever really played anything super
to play explosively.
hardcore.
They were able to play a little bit more exec heavy. I felt like in the Sharper game they were defaulting a lot because they had to play a bit of a slower game against the Sage Neon. They were getting picked off.
He once played with him in ranked and he said he doesn't like. Yeah, he hates playing Neon.
Much better for KRX. I mean, we're going to talk about them winning a lot of
He hates
clutches,
Neon.
but the double duelist pairing was just
He doesn't like Neon. The only agents that Yuta likes playing are
triple peeking stuff. They're a lot more kind of locked in.
Jet,
I remember that game against
Raze,
Sharper
and
was just
Waylay.
like up mid by himself, trying to
Basically.
like find picks self-sufficiently and things like that. And this game, I felt like KRX was very, very locked
At least
in
that's
on
how he
working
was last
together
year.
a lot
He
better.
he really didn't like
Key,
basically
isn't it,
any
for
of the
these teams
agents in the
coming out
game.
of planes and looking a lot better. It's about kind of fine-tuning a lot of stuff after all the experimentation. So for KRX to be moving in this direction, again, this is a really good way for them to be going into possibly into champs. Now, you were talking about the clutch rounds. There were a lot of clutch rounds by KRX.
Yeah, 100%, especially when you've struggled on your attack side in just the last game. You lose pistol and you have a little bit of a slower start into the game. I mean, the clutches are huge. This early clutch gives you much more control of your economy. Your Phoenix gets some ult orbs going for yourself. This was a big clutch as well. 1v1 between Bane and Autumn, that was one there, and then Hyunmin had a monstrous clutch as well. Later on, this was a 1v3 or 1v4 from him to be able to win. Yeah,
I wanted to look at
KRX,
what is
I feel like that took
GE's
some of the wind out of the sail of GE. It felt like they couldn't win an
Abyss win rate.
I mean, winning these is the difference between having a pretty strong half and ultimately having the game going be entirely working against you momentum-wise. So real credit to the players there. I think it's really shown that
GE
the
was
benefits of both of these. We saw map 1,
100% win rate on Abyss in kickoff. That's pretty good.
Come out of the play-ins stronger, more drilled, and shooting individually. So now who knows where the map 3 ends up.
Isn't that kind of interesting, though? You know, momentum-based teams or teams
They
like
played Vito, Sage, Waylay.
Are good at prepping. But
Omen
that said,
Fade.
momentum really
No,
does
sorry.
help when it comes to players
That was
like
correct.
Hyunmin,
They
who
played
are
Vito,
absolutely,
Yoru,
you know,
Sorry,
Sova,
Platoon, you can't
double
prep for
smoke.
this, buddy. He's shooting your guys in the face. This is what he's good at. I mean, I was a little bit worried after map 1 because Lotus has been a map he's been great at, and Ascent not so much. But here on the Phoenix, I feel like he put in a shift to get this game across the line.
Yeah, a lot of multi-frags from him. He had a bit of a slower game on Ascent. His Phoenix, like, has mostly been hits, but I think the last game of Ascent versus Sharper was just a bit more of a flat one from him. It was a flatter game on Lotus to start out the series from Hyunmin by his standards as well. Usually he drops bombs on that map, but honestly, this was a much better attacking half than compared with the one against Sharper, where they were 2 and 10. This was in the second half. They had a 10-2 on their defense, and then they went 2 and 10 to allow the game to go into overtime against Sharper in the second half. So a failure to close on the attacking side. And credit to KRX, I think it's quite brave to pick attack when your opponent picks Ascent and gets to start defense, a side that they've been better on. I think that's full trust in the prep of the coaching staff, as well as just recognizing you're playing against a completely different comp with Yoru, Jet, Killjoy in comparison to what was a Sage and Neon comp.
Being a GE fan, Abyss scares me from 1,000 timelines away. Yeah, I mean, they were pretty good at it in kickoff, but KRX has always been good at the map, so
Global Esports paid the price for that. Now,
be interesting.
they are in a map 3. I have to say, again, expect nothing less. Predictions were pretty split in the middle there, but we are going into Abyss.
Oh man, I'm giggling and kicking my feet right now. I'm so happy that it's Abyss map 3. KRX have been fantastic on this map last year, truly dominant over in Paris. And for GE, they were very strong when this was in the pool earlier on, where I think they won all 3 of their games when it was last in, and they were playing it regularly. So I think this is a map both teams understand. Now the question is, how much time have KRX devoted to this Abyss, given that fast turnaround, compared to how well drilled are GE on it, given that much longer period of knowing it's coming in?
Well, here's the thing. I think specifically for KRX, they probably can't play the same style that they used to play because I think that not having flashback leaves a Yoru-sized hole in the team that Hyunmin has been trying to fill, but it hasn't really been clicking with consistency, I would say. So I wouldn't be surprised if KRX comes in with something a little bit different. For GE, I think they literally can just play what they used to play. I think that they were playing Autumn Yoru, and then they were playing Vito for Yudatan. Maybe they're going to swap around the roles here or there a little bit. I think that Harvey Astra is a must on this map. He had some crazy performances on the Astra to open up kickoff for GE.
I do wonder, actually.
I think that, you know, that makes a lot of sense. I could really see GE keeping this very similar, to be honest.
Yeah,
Will
a
they
really interesting
play
point about KRX as well.
Yudo Vito? Because he's not going to play the
and
Yoru.
unlike Nongshim, who really did just pick up from what they used
Or are they just going to play like
earlier
Jet
this
Yoru
year,
or Wele
KRX
Yoru?
was also in the play-ins, but the thing is, though, I have full trust in this
I
coaching
wonder.
staff. Like, they have proved so many times how good they are. I don't know how the balance between the ideation and actual execution is.
Who would be playing the KO of KRX? There's no way KRX is playing that comp.
Have cooked.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see a
Who-
world where
who
this
would
will
be playing
work
the
for them.
KO?
It's just about embracing what's going to be good for the players. And the thing is, they haven't had too much time. So I want to see players on things that are comfortable. I want to see them going in a direction that makes sense. I think too many risks here on Abyss could really put their backs against the wall.
Well, okay. Let's set things up here. It's not an elimination. It's the first day of playoffs, but the loser of today will drop down
To T1.
to T1.
To T1?
That's not great. It's kind
I
of
think you're happier with the matchup you're in right now
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
dropping down into T1 in an elimination game, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And it's huge implications for both of these teams because KRX have to run the bracket pretty much if they're going to make it. GE, yes, they have more champs points, but it's T1 who are their competition. So whoever drops here is going to be in a world of hurt, and it makes that road to champs so much tougher. So all is on the line for this Abyss.
You win and you play Varel in the upper bracket in a not elimination map, a team with no playoffs experience, or you play T1 in the lowers. Yeah, I think I'd rather just be winning this best of one on Abyss, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
It is pretty huge.
Yeah,
And for
this
Global
map
Esports,
is
of course, this
so
would be the very
important
first time they
for
defeat
both these teams.
KRX, DRX, any version of the this Korean squad while Terween's been on it. So this would be a massive win for them. This would be a great way to go to Busan possibly, then back to champs again possibly. So this is also just a huge win in terms of momentum. So I think either way, even though we are in uppers of day one, this could determine a lot of things. Like fate would be very different depending on who wins this out. But so far so good. I mean, this is such an evolution from your days on Global Esports, Morgan. I know we keep giving you crap, but it's also just like props to the org.
That's crazy, bro.
I had my chances against KRX and I couldn't do it. Can they do what I couldn't?
Yeah,
Here
shout
on
out big
Abyss,
time
we
for
take
just
a
taking it on the
big
chin.
one.
Okay, so they're going
Global
Wele Yoru. That
Esports,
makes sense.
They're running with that solo
That
Julius
makes
Yoru
sense.
that we've seen from them before, but no veto. It's going that double smokes with the Omen and the
Yeah,
Astra.
no
They are
veto.
missing a key sentinel here. On the flip side, for KRX, it's also going to be that Yoru
I
Wele
think it's
below
fine to
that
play the map without a
look,
sentinel,
Freak's playing a
but
little
it's
bit of Yoru, only 3
definitely
reps on it,
harder.
So we'll see if he can live up to Flashback's amount of
Definitely
impact on this
harder.
map. KRX will be the team to attack first, and just like the matchup that we just had between Nongshim and PRX, this will be double controller against the Senti on the side of KRX.
This is going to be an exciting Abyss. I can see why you're giggling and kicking your feet, Morgan. And I'm also feeling a little sentimental. This is my very last toss to these casters who were also there on my very first day of VCT Pacific 2023. It's Achilleos and Paper Thin.
I assume you.
I was just gonna dead air it to just mess with her. But thank you very much, Victoria. Last one in this venue is what you mean for the year,
yes.
of course. As we'll have more opportunities once we go down to Busan. But who is going to be going to Busan out of these two teams? It's not going to be determined necessarily by this matchup, but it certainly gives them a much better opportunity. Let's see. As we go into
Okay, lots of
Abyss,
question marks here.
who will come out
I feel
on
like
top.
GE playing with no sentinel is
Double
risky.
smokes for Global
So
Esports.
Mako should have a lot of opportunities for lurks. And freeing playing Yoru, I mean, it could be really shit,
Yeah,
or it
I
could
mean,
be okay. I
what
don't know.
I'm assuming that we're going to see here from Freeing is just like kind of sort of a Francis-esque Yoru where he's sniping and doing things like that. Him and Autumn, I assume, are going to be kind of matching in that regard, where that's where you're generally putting Autumn, and him is on agents where they can snipe. So we've seen that so far. Would be shocked if there was a difference, but the biggest concern here is going up against KRX on this map. Like the graphics.
Okay,
show
1-3-1
12-1
pistol.
VCT
Autumn walks all the way
official VCT
down.
competitions. They've only ever lost a paper Rex.
Maybe here's the trip being placed. Not sure.
Recently than I can remember, but Hyunmin on the waylay as well. Something that people were absolutely begging to see. But, well, bringing on to the Euro. Off to a rough start here as Hyunmin similarly going to be tagged down to 7. Yudotan able to find Mako.
Good start
so
for
far,
GE.
So bad here on this pistol. There's a swing into the back of sight, and the
Very
clear is
good pistol.
Global Esports. Not skipping a beat. They find themselves another pistol now in the lead across the series.
Yeah, beautiful hold here.
Is this map attack or defense
Really
sided? It's
sharp
very,
angle
very
that you're
attack
taking as
sided.
Yudotan there. And then gets the backup
It's
from
very
Crystal.
attack sided.
Javi as well, a great opening kill, even though he dies. The rest of it pretty
For most
good the rest
teams.
of the way.
GE actually had a 60% win rate on defense, which was
right
like a
behind
huge outlier kickoff, but they were playing different comp.
Nice shooting from Crystal there. Holding down the line with the Sheriff, and then Yudo
But
gets up top. Very, very
generally,
clean.
this
They're
has
on their
been
feet already. Want to get
by
that
far the
momentum and
most
wanna
attack
keep
sided
it.
map in the pool.
See if they can make sure that they don't give anything else over.
Oh.
Patman.
Can he escape? Yes, he can, but barely. Has some regen armor behind that, but it's fallen to 13 health. All of this just a hell of a lot of pressure exuded to get freeing that orb. Second charge towards the dimensional drift.
Double Marshall. Esports, so.
I'm about to say, dude, if they lose another anti-eco, I'm turning off the stream.
Anti-eco, need to avoid that here for Global Esports.
Maybe the pistol rounds are cursed today.
Yeah. Could very well be the case.
Oh, so
that's
much
a
damage.
ton of damage as Javi
Down B.
just bodying them.
Give him the ace.
Yeah, just run out there. I mean, he's pretty damn favored for it. He hasn't barely taken any damage. Ha! How is Hyunmin still gotten 2?
What?
Well,
They can at least have a smile about that one, try to laugh it off, but I think that ends up still.
How did he kill 2 people? How did he kill 2 people, bro?
I don't know. This is just beautiful work by him.
Just everything
Wow.
from that right click connecting. I mean, he was looking Kong Kong-esque.
I know.
Guardian
I
for,
know.
for the start of it, but
My ace. Close, but it's still pretty fearsome. I mean, Bulldog, 2 Guardians, a Vandal, and a Marshall for Yudo.
A
I don't doubt
heavy
that Yudo's
A.
gonna pop ahead somewhere along the way with that.
Reinforcements are already coming to B.
It's very scary. Plus, yeah, Javi already has his ult.
yeah, Cosmic Divide here could make.
But this drone is probably too early.
For sure. Could really set up nicely
Doesn't really give them enough info.
for a retake.
Yeah, KRX is just going to come back and hit A because
Round timer goes down
they
low.
know
Crystal on a pixel
that GE has no clue
This is likely going to
what's
be
going on in this round.
Granted, the shot off would be pretty damn impressive. So won't be
Good
able to find that
early
one as
line
they
from
give him some
Crystal
space
though,
when they
falls
quick
back,
pivots
gets some
in.
early info
Global
so they
Esports,
can
3
start
players.
pushing up B.
Ready to
Stacking
try to
A
counteract
early,
this.
so macro is being played well by GE so
And
far.
Young, watching that connector position, this does seem to be overwhelmed. Oh, decently red here from KRX is the drop down.
It's a nice
Hyunmin
dart,
able to
but
find himself 2
really good
kills.
entry
Green
from
gonna be
Hyunmin.
taken out.
Crazy
But
good paranoia.
okay, I thought Young had this covered. Now suddenly
30 seconds left.
they have just missed each other like ships in the night. Mako dead. Javi with that Guardian still delivering his Bane from up and over the top. is
They need to
barely
win one of
holding
those,
out.
bro.
Now suddenly, Autumn swooping through, but Young,
Ooh.
well, he finds him in the end.
Fast from Young.
Will be the bonus denied. KRX still suffers some pretty hefty losses.
Yeah, this is really encouraging for Global Esports here on this round. It's a great paranoia and a good double for Hyunmin, but the fact that Crystal's able to get in here and do some damage before Bane gets up on top of the box and barely stops him, to be honest. And then, frankly, if Autumn had been maybe finding a slightly different timing or something, he might have killed Young, and who knows. But all's well that ends well for KRX, but GE is, I think, looking pretty locked in here on this defender side.
No, they very much are, and now you've got this glass cannon for Bane as well. Global Esports is going to be looking to maintain control, still do have that Cosmic Divide available. We'll see if it gets used as we take a listen in with them.
Camera mid, guys. He saw me also.
Oh, can you come back?
Cage.
Wait,
You leave kill with.
wait, he will ulti heaven, guys. Don't stay heaven.
Can you smoke A main or no?
I can. Let me smoke.
I'm gonna put a TB road. Yeah, you don't need to. Get the ulti A, guys.
I'm blind.
I smoke side.
Get
Left,
A side.
top side.
Oh no, let me back, let me back.
Pop.
Everyone heaven, guys. Check first.
Guys, could be. You're TP.
Fake TP.
Guys, could be B.
Okay, so they prod.
Can you guys UT drone?
I'm gonna aim it.
I mean, pretty good read from GE so far.
Nothing A, guys. Nothing A. Come mid.
Well, they called for Hobby to be ready, and he is.
That's good. Really good macro so far from GE here.
Calls over the rest of Global Esports. Do they check this box? Oh, a couple shots going to be going through, but Frings
Ooh, we needed 2 there, man.
Unable to find the one, but
Alright,
getting taken down. Autumn with
good
that
extra
outlaw.
kill from Autumn there.
Cleans him up. Swing in. 2 players going to be noted by
If
Young
Javi
mid.
gets 2, the round is over.
As Payne, I mean, as far forward as he is,
left.
so very low on health. Now going to be spotted out and has to backpedal off site.
Really all on Mako.
Paranoia sent through. Young watching the top.
Young.
He's just down in front.
Young.
Picks it up, swing the corner. Mako, well, he'll get a collat kill there. And Crystal to die.
Young just hanging out of the window. Just has no idea what the angle is.
Like I said, I think Global's looking
Tough.
really locked in here on this defender
That's
side.
tough.
They have really good
Yeah, the
protocols
read-
right now.
the
fact
read
that
is
they've
good.
Kind of read this convergent paths. They've dodged it. Then they can just spam down the smoke in front of the choke at B main or A main, excuse me. Really, really good. Yeah, Young there, just kind of an odd angle to hold. I guess not sure what happened.
Nice,
Take this. Oh, no, take it.
Still, that's gonna get
Early
early
timeout.
from Termi. I think he's already kind of like, well, we're being a little bit too predictable, a little bit too readable.
Yeah, this is worrying. 0-4 for the Yoru. This is not an agent you just stick somebody on and have them do well.
You know, at least create some question marks on GE, make their decision making a little bit
You
tougher.
can't do it.
I mean, Freeing has gone from being an absolute menace to being very quiet thus far.
Yep.
0-4-1 on that Yoru. He's, collecting a couple orbs here and there, so he's one away from having that dimensional drift online, but need to be seeing a hell of a lot more impact from him.
For sure, and
All
you gotta get a sniper in his hands, I assume. Is
all time, Freeing has 4 Yoru games.
You'll never get the economy.
0.79 rating.
Trying to make a go of it with an outlaw. Is not
99 ADR.
profitable for you because Global Esports got
0.5 KPR.
Those full armors banked up. So Autumn now, he's gonna have.
I mean, this is literally his worst
Goes to
agent
full armor to try to be
that
able
he's
to survive a
played with
shot.
more than 1 time on it. That's crazy.
No damage off that shock. Meanwhile, Cage gets chucked forward. And a good amount of damage. It's pushed out onto Mako.
Just gonna have to be clean on this entry.
Anti-eco? I mean,
Any hope in this round.
Outside
they
entrance
better
is
not
gonna
lose
come.
this.
Looking for the up and over into the back of sight, and
Ooh,
Autumn will be able to find
That's
Young
nice. It's nice from KRX.
Forward into this one,
Cool-
Crystal trying to
cool little
isolate this
strat.
headshot on the Bane. Doesn't manage to make it happen. Swing up over the top, though, and Patman, he'll take the fight. He'll take it down. He's able to find a second before finally falling. With that
Relax,
stinger.
Crystal.
Just dancing around.
Relax, bro.
Tries to ride the rope. Tries to play it a bit cheekily here. And jump out of the smoke. Mako will
Okay,
end
nice.
up dying. It's just the one casualty.
Yeah.
So the fuse
Okay.
comes in.
G looks good.
Global Esports looking alive and well.
G looks
Decent
good.
Tech on this execute for KRX with the.
I think
smoke that was
I
at
think
the end of
KRX
the bridge
fucked
here
up
that
with their
Gunman
comp.
dashed into, then refract out of. Mako immediately TP'd into it, so it's kind of neat, but didn't amount to anything. Just something I noticed along the way. And
I think
otherwise,
KRX
very good hold.
fucked up with their comp.
Yeah, good kill for Autumn there. Denies Young that extra angle, makes it a lot easier.
Freeing
for
is not a
Patman and
Yoru
Crystal
player.
To hold the line up top, and they do a brilliant job of it. Yeah, I mean,
Here, and the Yoru TP really.
nice! That was really nice. I'm not sure what Javi didn't like about that. I thought that round went pretty darn well for them. A lot of ults, though, on both sides. Yudotan almost into a convergent pass. So let's see. Yudo's spotted here. He's taking it. Oh, my God.
Fury sent.
Okay, pretty
Much of anything there.
Yeah, try to use that drone as a little bit of bait for the
pretty
Huskies.
bad ult from Crystal, not gonna
Got
lie.
tagged on purpose to see if he could drag him into that narrow choke. Freeing though. getting the dimensional drift. Gonna see a little bit. Realizes though that site has been widely abandoned now.
Pop flash up and over the top, and is unable to find that kill. Drops down and drops dead.
Oh my God.
Now, like you say, oh my God, Convergent Paths. Big moment here is Patman.
What?
Does Young caught again in mid. Another elimination just that is not going KRX's way. Patman, at the same time, TPing in quite far forward. It goes completely unread, completely unexpected, and Mako.
Nice utility from GE.
Surrounded.
Yeah, I think I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about this one.
Once again, come up empty-handed.
Feel pretty good about this one.
They're doing such a nice job of knowing when to fall back, giving up the space that they need to. Yudo catches freeing. I mean, just a couple drop downs here for KRX that couldn't have been timed worse.
Oof.
And that's exactly what GE wants. They're being so patient. They're just punishing them every step of the way. Already seen one timeout as well from KRX.
5-1 defense is good. Yes, it is.
Don't know if you're gonna have to rip the second one in this first half.
I just don't think the Freeing can play Yoru. Like I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why this guy's on Yoru.
A bit of a stack here in the mid. Exit comes through. Hyunmin, he's able to find Crystal there at top mid. Clean shot, but Udaton ready to go ahead and fill that space. Goes for the peak, has a refract to safety. As Freeing his gate crashes way up alongside him. So now he's going to be isolated, so he's got to set up a gate crash just to get out of here. Okay. Or he can do that. He can take Patman's head off and get himself...
Not the eco round again. It's happening again, guys.
Flashes way onto this angle.
It's happening again.
Been doubled up, so instead just takes crash over to safety. Was being bodyguarded by Hyunbin. Plant in play.
Yeah, this looks pretty difficult for GE.
You are seeing an anti-eco get lost.
Swing around towards mid, and he actually
Jesus, bro.
I thought
GE.
Well, here, you take this gun. Now I'll just go grab that one. Big upgrades.
GE.
Oh, Sag.
Give me that mantle back.
Hold on, let me set up a TP. I'm gonna go and look for it.
How have they managed to lose this?
A great round for Freeing. Kind of highlighted some.
How have they managed to lose this?
Him and Hyunmin doing what they need to do. That drift in the top and him winning some of those individual fights really broke open that space. Then he can lock out GE for being able to set up for a retake.
Bro, what is Crystal doing, man? Why is he just walking around in the middle of the map on anti-eco and Sova?
Like I said, I thought, you know, had it been a half a second later that Javi swings that corner.
Just get caught rotating?
I thought the same thing. When I was looking at it on the map, I'm like, oh, Freeing, you're playing ahead of your trip, your Cypher trip there. That's risky business. He got away with it.
That's something normally the Global would do. Playing in front of the util. Well, Young quickly going to be under pressure. Patman trying to clear the angle, and Young gets counter sprays. And maybe a bit overzealous here is Patman.
What?
Javi now revealed that operator on the attacker side into the hands of Freeing, and Young up in the mid finds himself a bit more value. He and Freeing are going to start activating.
GE, what are we doing, man?
Shots through. Now, they don't feel comfortable trying to take that gate crash.
Well, they're so busy trying to deal with Young. They've had to give up some space on the site, and Javi.
It's a fucking disaster.
See if he can catch anybody going up on the catwalk, but it's all on the ground. Finally, Freeing does have that operator as well.
It is a disaster.
Chilling at top mid. So full save at this point.
All right, they're saving. I want to go back. How did they lose this anti-eco round?
Crystal there at top mid.
I just don't understand.
That's KRX couple the second one.
Maybe a bit of a stack here in the mid. Exit comes through. Maybe a bit of a stack here in the mid. Exit comes through. Hyunmin, he's able to find Crystal at top mid. Clean shot, but Udaton ready to go ahead.
Man, that is bad.
Flawless grabs the off. I mean,
wow, they lost the guns too.
Hops, but
I mean, this is legitimately really dangerous now. Like, GE went.
I mean,
absolute madness.
The rest of it was so
GE
clean.
went from being in complete control of this game
Yeah, that one's a little BS, but he gets there.
to now, I don't know.
Trying to make that play.
Oh, true.
They might not even win this half at this point.
But there it is. This is what you're looking for out of freeing that.
Yeah, they're in really big trouble now.
Hero rifle recovered.
They're in really big trouble.
Having a backpedal. The rotations now starting to come in. Just trying to see if they can get anything dancing around the edge of this smoke, but Bobby avoiding detection so far. It's posted up onto the box. There's the jump spot though.
Yeah.
He's been seen, and now it's going to be a re-wrap. Spike handed over to Mako.
If you're really careful about this, you could theoretically isolate him unless you just assume he dropped back down. Seems like they're just going to hold the line for now. KRX really starting to try to deny GE some of these info gathering missions. Timing.
Oh my God, free!
What a shot.
Wow.
That is snappy.
That is disgusting.
30 seconds left.
It's one of those moments where it's like, if they had any other gun, perhaps that punish could have been there. Maybe Fring doesn't get that shot off, but it's still insane speed from him. Crystal.
Spike down A.
Little lineup check. Spike will still get planted.
Spike planted.
Yudotan for sure gonna throw himself into there, see what he can get done. Pat has a Phantom. Oh, there you go, good shot. In with a shout.
Damn clean.
Careful here.
Still 2 shocks available. And spot on the one, Fring. A little antsy with that. Gets taken down. And suddenly, this starts looking very good. Shock on the rebound in. Young with a headshot will be able to find the kill on a Yudotan.
What's another death?
Tap of this one. Sitting into the spray down. Patman. Ping revealed though. The time is gone. Baines.
It's a nice try.
We'll be able to find that elimination. The op will be lost, but cash aplenty at the moment.
Yeah, and
KRX.
GE needs to snap back into this game.
I'm curious when Global Esports calls a timeout.
I was just thinking the same thing. I mean, I assume here pretty quick. Oh,
that's a crazy shot. That angle is usually so strong for where Hobby's playing. I see people just absolutely dominate from that angle all the time.
Able to drag that back down. I thought for a second GE was going to do this. Got those first 2 kills, put it into a 2v2, and there is that timeout from Global Esports. So some things to consider. I think here maybe just trying to tighten up the screws on your defaults and some of your rotates and things like that. Just trying to get a better read on how KRX has started playing the map, because they're starting to wait you out, looking for some of those aggressive moments. So just trying to make sure that you're able to play a little bit of delay, and I like to see some good value out of some of the Astra util to deny them those easy entries, to make it difficult for them to get into post plants. That's something they were doing so good at the beginning. So let's see if GE can find their footing again in that regard. Keep KRX from really getting too far on this run. Looks like they're going to be pretty aggro though at A main, but the ops here.
Of course, is that one of the previous signs have kind of pointed out. Wanting to see the Busan boy himself there on stage, Bane. Trying to earn his way onto the.
How is this close? I mean, because GE can't win anti-ecos consistently.
Ooh, they check that corner.
Reveal on the one, but get the saturate through. But no real way to try to punish this.
Yeah, they weren't able to. Patman is gonna move back into this space. Feels like maybe they won't check it again. But KRX is not really keen on continuing to try to fight for this space. It's kind of already taken. And they're committing so much to this, RGE.
Well, you got the spot out on the 2. That probably keeps the interest here. Autumn, though. Far forward, dialed in on this angle.
I guess
no drone to try to get him off this.
I don't think the
Really passive round.
When they left, they must have kept it quiet because Pat was pretty far forward.
I think Pat just
Autumn's teleport is gone.
I think we're spotted there. TP over to B tower position. Bringing out from the opposite side.
It's awkward.
Now going to be invested.
It's awkward to the season. Oh, he sees his foot.
Finds his second.
Sees his foot. Oh boy.
The site is now completely and utterly free.
GE, not like this, guys. Not like this, guys.
That's round over. Already going for the save. Yeah, this is. I get what GE's doing here. I like the game plan in a way. Having that TP available if you're going to add the extra player onto the A side to make it your strong side. Just doesn't work out because Hyunmin is
GE, bro.
I mean, Autumn just absolutely wrecked by the convergent paths, too. There's nothing he could do.
Yep. And now Fring's just out on a hunt, trying to see if he can get that next charge. It's just giving Hyunmin the operator. Make sure it's nice and safe in trusted hands. Don't think he's going to find anything here, but I mean, well, Recon, it doesn't actually scan Crystal's position. A little bit boxed in, and okay, we'll be able to win out on 1. They can't find that punish. So, Dimensional Drift not yet available. Crystal now 1 away from a Hunter's Fury as well. That could end up being important.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if he can get that all, it's great at denying plants and space, and is great for retakes on this map. Or as we've already seen, they like to set up for some of those combo plays with it. Get a little info and try to catch him in chokes. Very well could happen, but man, you're so close to so many ults on KRX's side.
Unfortunately for Autumn, just not enough space in that smoke. He ends up playing hide and seek like he's a toddler. Feet sticking out. Quick spot, Young though. Look at me overwhelmed, but what a readjust.
Okay, they steal a gun.
Patman though, gun gonna be collected. It's Hyunmin looking for that catch. Now has to make his exit, just double dashing over to safety. Patman scaling forward. 3 players behind this head connector. But it looks like Global Esports widely just gonna be backing away from the fight. But Mako now. He re-swung back around and got an angle on the Patman.
He knew they had to leave.
Finds Hobby.
Yeah. He knew that if they didn't try to refight out,
map is getting really messy for GE.
Punished him for it.
Well, now the double
I mean, it is an eco, so
Mako, but he's just slipped the net.
Yeah, this is.
They kind of want it to be messy in this round, but they got the gun, and then they just kind of kept pushing.
Though Autumn, Vandal in hand.
Mako with eyes on this position.
Seconds left.
Fring now just tucking back, gets safe behind the box.
Spike planted.
Autumn makes any sort of noise. Mako quickly is going to be trained on the angle, and he already is. He's riding up through the hallway, and oh, there's a spot out. Mako faster on the draw. Hyunmin finds Crystal shortly thereafter. KRX running 5 rounds in a row, looking to make this a 7-5 half.
Yeah, this is
really getting their footing individually. In particular, the mechanics are starting.
It's not
to
looking
shine.
good for GE.
This is a great job by Mako, but
and it feels so similar to what happened on that Lotus. It's a 5-1.
Yeah.
At the start of this, for the side of Global Esports.
Both maps have kind of been like this, where one team kind of comes out swinging strong to start, and then the other punches back and ends up getting the map win at times. So,
as soon as Fring and Young woke up from their micro nap, it's just been going pear-shaped for Global. Young now goes into this nebula, he'd be screwed, but he wisely does tuck back over towards connector instead. Gets the spot out. There's another!
Wow.
2 fast kills!
Wow.
Jesus.
To get the reveal, Patman now going to be spotted out in Young. He's like, you know what? I got 30 HP. I favored myself in this fight. I'll just take it. And he wins it!
Oh my god.
Wow, wow, wow.
They're just getting out-aimed now.
That is an an insane round from the youngster.
Now,
Okay, Yudo.
the silver lining is that 5 rounds on defense is pretty good. That's the silver lining. Is they've actually already gotten a good half by getting 5 rounds.
Beast of Abyss is seemingly woken up.
Oh yes, I mean it has been time and time again that they have.
The momentum is not
the jaws of the
on their side. That's for sure. The momentum, the confidence,
want to do it again. I mean, this
the
is
mental.
Not an easy adjustment.
It's not usually.
Not an easy transfer, but
No.
Young, I mean, he makes it look so very simple.
That's not normally. That is unreal stuff. I mean, sometimes what are you going to do when your opponents are hitting stuff like that? Have all the best game plans in the world, but I mean, that's a great little setup there. That it's effectively a high
GE
low
really
that
needs to
you're
win this
getting into. You're
pistol just to
covering
like
your
snap the
teammates, and you just
momentum
get
back.
Outdone 1v2. Gunman's topping the charts for KRX, but that was kind of the cherry on top there of that half.
But is this enough for KRX?
I don't know. I have no idea.
5 from the defense. This could still yet be good. Global Esports does feel like it's going to come down to this pistol. They have the lead 3-2 from here. They can get another. They're right back into it.
For sure. But so far, every team that has won both pistols has lost the map.
Yep. I mean, remember what I said? Gifting fan art to the players. That's one that should go on Young's wall.
Yes, agreed. That one's nice. The Cypher sensation. And I don't know. Maybe our script is that KRX is somehow, some way going to defy the odds, defy everything, and drag themselves over to Shanghai. Still some work to be done, though. Still.
Okay, it's a fast hit on B. Ooh, Freeing gets a pick and gets out. No trade. Almost gets spammed.
Good amount of damage though in exchange. 19 HP remaining on him. So the tap of the plan into a reposition. Avi going more for that co-side. Hatman though, quickly overwhelmed. Haven't been able to find the one. Yuta on the face forward, takes him down, but Bane quickly trades it back up. Crystal and
Pretty individual positions. They're gonna get flanked here. Yeah, I think KRX wins this pistol.
Just gotta find his moment. He's waiting for the rest.
They need like a superhero round from Javi.
He does swing out, and Young eventually able to win that fight. Free will fall, but Mako, he gets him over the line. 3-3 in pistols across this series, but with the defuse, KRX are now up by 3 here on Abyss.
This is just a great hold from.
Unironically, GE should force.
Great trades on the flood. Yunman walks through.
They should probably force here and go for some sort of like
nice shots, but Young,
maybe a B split through middle.
Getting the pings to tee him up for that. He waited that out so patiently for the fight to start before he got involved.
I mean, it just feels like whenever, like if Fring's got a ghost, you could have an operator against this guy. But
they don't have the balls to do that. So now they're gonna have to play from a pretty big deficit.
Seemingly gives you huge advantages.
They're just trying to send it. It's very simple.
That one. The up and over. Blind is good. Young, however, situated here within the cage, goes completely on red.
That's a nice Cypher spot.
Finds one, Autumn dead. The overwhelm
Okay,
does end up
one
coming
gun
through.
down.
Over to the side.
2 guns down.
Esports. Great signs of life on display as Freeing will
3
fall.
guns, 4 guns down.
And now it's Mako in a 1v3. Spectre recovered into the hands of Javi as he gets himself slotted forward. Just here along this right-hand side, and Mako is not watching for it. A thrifty reply. What a round, what a call from Global.
Wait, so they have awoken?
By this beautiful flash at the beginning by Autumn. That was sick.
They have awoken?
I mean, it looked like Young was going to be able to hold the line, but he's revealed there on the back site, and right before the smoke blooms, Pat is right there to collect. And then they're trying to take a fight with the Sheriff Freeing, can't connect with the Marshal, going for the no-scopes. That's huge for Global Esports.
I mean,
right back into this now.
Here we go.
Big swing round. Put them one away. Autumn make a ton of noise over on this side of the map. In the meanwhile, looks
Okay, if they get anti-ecoed on this round, I am turning off the stream and going to bed.
Out of him as well. No punish to be found.
That's real nice. It's a bandit for
I don't think it'll happen, but if it does, I'm out of here.
Yeah, Patman's gonna know.
Yep, just here in all these rotations, so Autumn can play point. He goes down to grab the Marshal. Bane with a bandit, like you say, he's able to find one, but now you've got Patman around the corner, Young flushed out, and Yudo to just join into this absolute meat grinder. So there you go. Kills found. Global Esports. Not dropping a Thrifty right back to him. One more to go to tie this and make it 8-8.
Well, let's see now that we're getting into some real rifle rounds, what both teams have in store for us, what this is going to look like. Great replay.
All right.
Not sure if they got a spot on him or what. That he was
We got ourselves a map all of a sudden.
Read it, but still, good awareness and a good crossfire setup at the choke.
Crystal already with a Hunter's Fury.
That's crazy fast.
Well, we go in now. KRX looking to maintain the advantage, looking to stave off Global Esports. And they move up 9-7, or will Global tie things up? We're going to listen in with KRX to find out.
이거 삐링크 타이밍 있어. 삐링크 조심해야 돼. 내가 볼게. 같이 해줘. 요루 분신 깨놨다 이거. 요루 분신.
Okay, drone reclears middle. They fake the B smokes. Hit A. They have a small window here to make this work. Good kill. Oh, Bane with the hero play. Bane with the hero play.
And that's fantastic stability found for KRX.
I thought this round was over, but Bane comes in with 2. Did they overextend?
2 kills. Damn impressive. As Hunter's Fury is going to be used on both sides. Just got to prevent this plant.
That was a sick double TP, but Bane just...
They need a Javi Crystal clutch here.
I thought they were going to be tying this up.
Still very winnable though. Crystal and Tower. Smoke situated over at main.
They really need a clutch here. One.
To lose out on that fight, freeing now, arriving absolutely.
They know where everybody is. Okay, there it is.
The swing
there it is.
To his death. And Global Esports, they managed to close it out and tie it up 8-8.
That is incredible individual work for the Global Esports players. Love this double, the dash, and then there's some TPs up there, so they've got a couple different players up on top of the box, but problem is they're not ready for Bane.
Nobody looking CT is interesting.
He gets 3, almost gets 4. It felt like he was going to be just taking this one over for a moment. But, great reveal. Javi, so smooth.
That's huge.
Here we go.
All right, it's
maybe after this one.
It's an eco round.
Kind of waiting for the buy round for him.
It's an eco round.
Push up towards mid spot there. Young not going to stick around, and don't blame him. Autumn
What's up, Game with UK? I'm doing fine. Super sleepy right now.
Not going to give him anything
but I'm hoping this map doesn't go OT.
Just a drop down. A little bit of noise made there. And okay, gets his head taken off. Clean shot from Uniton. The up and over, tracked there by Young, but he's hit this, and he does. I mean, this guy with the Sheriff today has been.
They got 2 people separated in middle. Patman is now alone in middle, potentially donating them a gun if he dies.
Forward up into top mid.
They are giving away a Vandal. They are very separated. They could get caught in middle as they run.
Did that gun go off the edge?
Not too certain. Bane. Okay. A late registration on that, and because of that, Hyunmin ends up falling into this. Patman now ready with a backstab.
Dude, GE love overcomplicating these rounds, man.
Very good for Global Esports. Great push and pull across this map.
I was just
they
watching
love giving teams opportunities to pick them off.
That fell on the site.
They absolutely love taking solo fights against anti-ecos.
That's a great recovery there. After it looked like maybe things might get a little spicy, there might be a Thrifty in the mix for KRX. Ooh, nice drawdown. And then a good follow-up from Javi. Pat. So good on these lurks. He's been getting so much info with this deep space that he's been able to take, and KRX hasn't been able to stop it. No timeout. Just going into it, freeing with an op.
If you can't find value from here, that might just be the map done. No stability in the cache.
Okay, I mean, they're just going B. Sort of? No, they're going A.
Jump out, so just a little bit.
It's a fake B. Fake B. I mean, interesting.
I mean, this gives you a good amount of space into mid.
This is a very convoluted round. Fake B into a cross middle with the Astra ult into an A hit.
Behind this one as the drone will go forward.
I feel like
The up and over.
I feel like so many things could go wrong on this round. Like if your timing is not good. But it seems to have potential.
On to 3 players here. Where does he go for the exit though? Just straight up onto the side it would seem. Mako going to be taken down with Autumn dead moments before. A 4v4. Young with a backstab. Catches Patman, freeing able to find Crystal.
Falling apart.
Reveal is out. Javi Yurutan now to try.
Ooh, they needed that kill.
Get this one over the line, but off the back of the neural theft.
Yeah, 9-9. Money is fine for GE. Money is fine for GE.
It now 9-9, breaking a 4-round win streak from Global Esports.
Autumn 4 and 12 on the Yoru.
Worried for KRX
We need some output here, brother.
An initial explosive follow-up behind it, but they're a little patient. Strike at the last moment, and then Pat gets caught from behind. The neural theft is there, and they're able to just lock him out of the choke.
Did they run out of stars for a smoke on main?
That could be.
There's no smoke to try to obfuscate at all. Create a maybe even a one-way, but well, regardless, Global Esports still in a good spot. I mean, cash-wise, got 3 players that are very healthy. Meanwhile, Freeing on a deep walkabout, and he's not looking up as that camera gets cleared. Oh, but doesn't go for the timing shot either.
Just checking. That's
okay.
Very wise from
And now they've chased the Yoru off the initial op line.
Some players try to think, oh, I've got
Patman. Ooh, that was heard.
Troublesome. Hyunmin, I think aware there could be a player here, but man, it's going to come down to.
I mean, Patman keeps playing this position. Yep. His objective in pretty much every round since shifting sides has just been get here, get the top mid.
Yep.
Oh, and he will win that fight.
Beautiful.
Big duel.
Immediately TPing over. Young there to deny it. Patman will get snapped back over, but now
40 seconds. Are they committing?
Crystal seeking target. Tagged up Young. Young is able to find one before getting taken down.
Looks like it.
Mako now the cloak, giving him away.
Yeah, they've seen 2 people.
Peeks back into that same angle.
They should be able to win this post plant.
Something with this operator, but it proved to be a little bit too difficult. Paranoia thrown in. Yurutan continuing to try to force them back. This pop flash not going to be connecting. Freeing with a shot will, but it's another 1-for-1 exchange, and Global Esports maintain the player lead. Until that. Now suddenly a 2v2, both players off site. Recon helping to try to ensure that. Doesn't clear out every single angle. They get visual confirmation on one, and Crystal now. Good for the kill. The ping reveal, the TP forward, the swing in. Crystal has the headshot, and Global Esports once again have the lead.
Okay.
Wow.
KRX.
I mean, it's Patman who is doing
down doing eco.
Phenomenal stuff for Global Esports. Just not able to even recognize. I mean, Hyunmin was watching that angle for the longest time, and I don't know if there's a internal clock that he's trying to play on, but he's not even looking at that angle when he goes walking out. He's checking to the other side. So Pat is just being an absolute nightmare in mid. I'd like to see maybe
2 hero rifles.
Do a little bit of the tracking of what's going on in that vicinity.
Well, they're going to try to get aggressive. A crunch attempt outside of B. Meanwhile, this can allow them to just go ahead and up the pace over towards A. So Dimensional drifts in from Autumn, has that exit set up. Gets the spot onto Young. Breathe a sigh of relief, given that he's just got a classic in hand. Mako now going to be caught on this time, and you would suspect, but no! Hyunmin turns back, finds the kill, and while they will take some damage, they are able to find that elimination. That's going to be a Phantom collected.
How many times, bro?
Unable to find Young. Mako. Okay, the cleanup's looking good. Virgin Paths ends up getting invested, and this shoves them off the site, but with a minute left to play through, Global Esports can absolutely make
How many times is GE gonna give away a fucking rifle solo in middle?
Aware of this.
Oh, there are the guns firing off. KRX able to avoid catastrophe, but can they actually clutch this?
I mean, Payne's got all his kit. He's just gonna have to be absolutely on board.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I can coach Patman. I don't think I could coach Patman. I think I would strangle him if I watched him play every day. Like, he's a good ass player, but some of the decisions that I see him make, and the fact that he just like every round he's just like lurking middle and just taking first timing. Bro, I would murder this kid. I would be so frustrated every day watching this.
He's watching to try to see if he can catch him, and then here on the cross back to the B site, he's holding the line. I'm a little wary of that convergent pass by Hyunmin. He does find another kill for 3 in the round, but I don't know about that convergent pass. That was a lot to invest there.
Yep.
Oh, the spot on the Young. No shot. Again, Javi, I think, is so smart in this round. Watching that angle, that's really, really good stuff.
Timeout.
The IGL doing a great job there, but I think this timeout's a little too late, to be frank.
You're down by 2. They're 1 away from taking this to match point. 2 rounds
Okay,
away
money
from
is very good
lower
for GE.
bracket.
KRX has to buy all the way down.
I mean, he's watching his son thrive on the stage. That is for damn sure. But he wants to
One off of Hunter's Fury.
End of this.
Yeah, no doubt.
How rough this has been, I'm just not sure if it is going to be the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, it feels like
KRX
is a little bit unsure of themselves on this map and how to.
Has not really done much in defense. I think.
They just haven't been able to shut Pat down, and credit to Pat, he's been.
Yeah,
really
they haven't done a great job winning the mains.
Touched on too much because the rounds are pretty.
And they're spending a lot of time dealing with middle, and it's just one person.
Some of the deep top mid smokes, kind of the way he's TPing around him. He's done a really nice job. GE this time. 5 players stacked outside of A. Shouldn't be too unambiguous for us.
Going Bane here. Shadows traveling. Bane 1 away from having that Hunter's Fury. Quick walk down into mid here from Fring. Trying to take the space, get that control, as well as maybe set up for a backstab. So far, just a clone. Oh, the jump forward, and Yuratan able to escape. Meanwhile, Hyunmin doing very much the same, but he's able to get a kill moments beforehand. This push forward, Bane able to find a second. Patman traded that one back. Mako, however, pulling to the wayside is Patman.
Mako
gets
whiffs.
the readjust.
2v2. Crystal gets Hunter's Fury.
And now Crystal suspicious.
They double up in main. Huge kill. Huge kill.
It is just Young. All the noise in the world. A Hunter's Fury available on the other side. Crystal immediately sends this one through. Young. Check it to the left.
All right.
Patman's on the right.
I don't know why Crystal's ulting there.
Are up to match point. KRX.
Did he tap? I'm not. I might have missed it. Ult's probably fine. The ult's probably fine.
Great stuff here from both teams, but GE has a little bit more here in the chamber with the firepower. Pat with a great swing. He's had some sharp shooting. And then the diligence by Crystal to be aware of the fast lurk, the fast flank. That's incredible awareness. Because I liked what KRX did there, sending Freeing down mid, getting that extra angle. It just wasn't enough.
Well, it's all a bit of a desperate
yeah, Patman is definitely definitely one of the more high variance players I've ever seen. Bro, he's just.
Oh, he's gonna try to go for the drone, but he's gonna be dead as he mows down.
What is Patman? What is Patman, bro? What is this round? What are the 2 people on A doing?
I don't think he spotted at all.
No, I don't think he knows. Oh, if Yuto had pushed, he might have had a window there.
What?
It's planted now, and Cosmic Divide will fall.
What is this round?
Two teammates still yet a world away, so Young just to stay tucked into the corner at tower for now.
He did tap. Yeah.
Crash available. The saturate tossed in just off of that clone here. Freeing. Oh, turn away there from Yuton. Turns back, is able to find that elimination. But people get caught out in the mix. It's now a 2v2. The spray holds
Crystal,
down on
1v1.
Allowing for this to get into a 1v1.
There's no time. There's no time.
Not there, but
nice. All right. Well done, GE. They tried to lose the series. They tried really hard to lose the series. But they did it. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. GG's.